Yeah, you can. I'm streaming now. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna fucking... Oh yeah, I have my own goddamn Discord server now. I can just announce this to everybody.
Yeah, go for it. Oh my
Okay.
god, I should actually join your Discord server.
Yeah, I was gonna say. At everyone... Haven SMP QA. Make sure.
Wow, the deepest sleep is live now.
Ready if you want in. Boom. Yes! Send it to 30 plus people. I'm evil.
You are evil.
You are evil.
I'm sitting on my fucking dogs.
Stream alerts. Boom. At everyone. This is my house. I can ping people when I want. Haven S2 Q and I keep fucking losing the thing. Q&A come with queries. Alright. Posted there. Go to Tumblr. Link.
Add
Paste.
everyone on Tumblr too.
Insert. Haven SMP Q. I really wish I had just copy pasted this for season 2 with everyone. Come with questions. Add tags to help people find this post. Deepest sleep, smallest streamer, Haven SMP. Tag Alan Wake 2 for the fuck of it. There we go. Okay. Sikari and Elian are here. Hello. Can you hear me?
Love wins.
Sikari and Mushroomellian are beloveds.
Yeah, they're the
So
OGs.
true.
The fucking been
All
here
of
from
Haven
the
is for them.
goddamn start.
Yeah, all of Haven is for the two of you.
Yeah. Have you guys seen the fucking work in progress stuffed K? The fucking K stuffed animal? It's
What?
so fucking for Digger Crozal. Elian is
I
think
haven't.
Elian is making a fucking stuffed version of Digger Crozal.
Holy
Tier 1 stuff.
shit.
Oh, hey, thanks for the gift.
Sleep, I'm locking eyes with you.
Yeah, it's listen. Maybe you'll get to see it someday. Haha. All right, we are already 6 minutes fucking late. We're supposed to be on a tight time frame, so we're gonna get fucking started. Am I in the server yet? Okay, stuff down. Yes, I am. Holy shit! Why the fuck is it so loud? I'm scared. Wait, where's the? Okay, scene. Game
Hi,
capture.
Electron.
We are not playing Alan Wake 2 today. God, I haven't even fucking finished Alan Wake 2. Last time I... Okay. Game capture. Can you... Hello? Somebody say something. Somebody say something. Can you hear me?
Huh?
Hi, I can hear you.
Hi.
Okay, did my fucking game just crash?
Yes.
Shit.
Wait, are we on the Haven server?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the
Yes?
idea. Alright, hold on. BRB. Don't get to use...
I'm entering the Haven server. Give me a second.
Wait, hold on. I changed the name of it.
I do adore your BRB screen.
Yeah, it's great.
It's so good.
Oh, hang on, let me show the Q&A.
I have a question. What happens in this video? What happens in the video, we take a quick peek at my newest build. It's these two tall skyscrapers right next to each other. Uh-oh. He's even got 3D slime. He does have 3D slime. Okay. Scene. Minecraft. Please, open. Okay, scene. I want to put something on the screen. Minecraft. Please. Okay, perfect. Don't worry about the replay mod. No, on the server.
Oh my
wait,
god. I need to teach fucking everyone on Haven how to do fucking resize to screen.
Don't worry about it. Oh, did my game crash again?
Mine is normal.
Okay, I'm logging in. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Why am I here?
You appear to be in.
I'm in. Okay. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Okay, that's a
God,
little too loud,
Electron.
actually. It's me, your host, Electron, the Blue Mage. Fucking, I'm playing inscription music. It's my house, my rules.
Okay. Your house.
Hello, welcome to Coming to Shea Bikini. Please do. Fuck you. What's your? Oh God, you're scary. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is the new Seamoth skin.
You're goth now. Fuck, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm goth now. Hey.
Okay. Good music though. Okay, two skulls go. What happens in this video?
Question
Oh, right.
for you: Should I enter the server, and how should I enter the server? My boy is a little bit indisposed.
We're not.
This isn't canon.
We're out of character, you fucking goofus.
Fair enough.
Enter however you want. I'm in my new skin because I want to show it off.
I'm in.
I also want to show off my new skin.
I'm in fucking Electron the Blue
I made part of
Mage
this
mode.
skin. I made part of this skin, but the bulk of it was made by Captain Madkiska and my friend Capricorn.
Okay. So what am I saying here? I'm seeing what is this? A bat mask? And like Wither Rose.
It is a color swapped version of the saint mask that Moth has been wearing that Cap made.
Fucking evil.
And a fucking lot of Wither Roses.
Yeah. What are these like are those green or I'm colorblind, so is it like vines or something?
Yeah.
Cool. I like it.
It's Wither Roses. It's Wither Roses and Wither Rose vines. Seamoth is evil now. Don't look behind the curtain.
Seamoth turns the table and terrorizes Electron. I mean, Seamoth did murder Electron. He is now canonically dead.
I love it when evil woman.
In
my defense, you specifically told me that I should murder Electron.
Listen, it was fucking hilarious. What other reason would there be for Electron to die? Alright, so, okay, we are doing a Q&A of Season 2. It's a bit of a slow start, but we're here. Say goodbye to my beautiful house. I worked so fucking hard on this house. Oh,
yeah, right. But the ruins look so good.
Yeah, they do.
Like, this is where it's at as far as ruins is.
Yeah.
As far as ruins go.
God, the arrow looks so good. Okay, right, so, Season 2 is now over, the Elysium arc, and it went, pretty good, all things considered.
Pretty explosive ending.
Pretty explosive ending. Big payoff was what we wanted.
Yeah, no, I was talking with some people after the big stream, and I was like, well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
Yeah, really.
Why is one of my dogs still following me? That's not fine. You can be on the roof. I don't give a fuck.
I can make him explode if you want.
I would prefer if you didn't.
What was I gonna say? Okay, so yeah, Season 2 has been going on for fucking quite a while. I mean, I consider the start of Season 2...
Like 2 years!
Yeah, 2 years. It was the Convergence when...
The Convergence. Well, no, the Convergence was the finale of Season 1, as far as I'm concerned.
And the Season 2 started basically immediately after that. I like to think that Season 2 started when Deep Sleep fired the fireworks outside of the Crying Vault.
That's so cute. I love
it's adorable. That. He said, "Let's buy victory," and then he lost everything.
I mean, that's not really a good place to split it because that is in the middle of the big event.
Yeah, it's near the end. It's near the end.
But I like that. I'll incorporate that into my worldview.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Nylium Manor. Oh, hey, there's Soleil. Nylium Manor was, I'm not sure if it's still my biggest build, but it definitely was at the time. And it served as a centerpiece for most of the drama of the season. My favorite something I've been sort of storing in the back of my head is like in that first argument, the initial breakup between Deep Sleep and Moth. Moth starts the argument being like, did you know like that the community center was underneath the hill? Like, did you build it on top of my community center on purpose? And like, Deep Sleep didn't say this at the time because I was fucking zoned out of my fucking gourd. I was having a bad time. But like, in retrospect, one thing I really wanted to say was to have Deep Sleep say, well, yeah, I mean, you built the community center under the hill. something was eventually gonna get built on top of the hill. It's like, It's this
I literally just wanted to call attention to the symbolism because that's some pretty shiny symbolism.
Yeah, it's good symbolism and the thing is, it's good symbolism, but it's also fun because it's a good demonstration of like Sea Moth and like Deep Sleep's real like conflict, and that like Sea Moth is constantly like, but consider the implications, and Deep Sleep's like, I don't care about the implications. I'm building a giant house to make everybody happy. I'm not thinking about this. I'm thinking about my architecture.
And then he didn't make everyone happy.
Yeah, he did a bad job because he didn't think.
He
about
didn't
the
even make himself happy.
No, it's like Seamoth going, the symbolism here matters.
Get the fuck out of here, Mouse!
Wait, I can't hear what Dove is saying.
House.
Be gone! It's not your turn yet. All right. So we have. All at once. Yeah. This is why I don't want.
Mischief, get on the fucking server.
Mischief, get the fuck in here. But yeah. What should we talk about for? I mean, okay, so how this stream is going to work is people are going to come in and out. So right now we have Mischief and Moth. So people in the audience, I suggest you ask questions immediately pertaining to...
Yeah, because I have to go soon.
Yeah, pertaining to Moth and Mischief's characters. Because that's what we're doing. I'll be rambling about my general thoughts about Season 2 on and off, but let's get some questions for Moth. Rogue Dove in the call. Alright. Oh shit, right, this is like a stream. Who put a fucking boat in the fucking duck tank? That's twisted.
I think that was Soleil.
Soleil's been fishing in the dunk tank.
That's fucked. Somebody died in that bathtub.
Oh man, I have a thing to say about the dunk tank actually, which is that you know, the big like conflict was happening. Everyone was in the vault, and I couldn't get into the vault because it has fucking iron doors.
Ah, yeah.
So I never realized that everyone left the vault and came back here. So the reason Moth wasn't at the execution is because it thought it couldn't be, because it thought it was happening inside the vault.
We all just walked fucking past you. Alright, thanks for subscribing, Nick. I
was pretty out of it by that point. Like, I was fucking full on sobbing and stuff.
Yeah, you were deep in character. I am so fucking happy about how the event went. The funeral procession looks so good. I had a lot of help from Ren.
Oh my god, Mischief.
Hey Lux, tell me how August holding you as you fucking drowned made you feel. Sikari has a question for Mischief that I just said aloud, but I was ignored. It sounds like
Mischief, get the fuck back in.
Mischief is having a bad time.
I'm having a bad time. Let me restart my computer because I think that's the only way I can't.
Okay, so fucking get somebody else in. Get this guy fucking out of here.
Dove, get in here.
Dove, your turn.
Hey, how's it going, Mischief? You need to update your fucking mod, dipshit.
No, I did update my mod. It's my Minecraft.
Shut the fuck up! Get the hell out and update your mod. Hi.
Oh, how's it going? I'm here now.
I don't have all night, and we have a lot of people to talk to.
Plushie, Win says I typed get drowned, but I think the filter got mad.
Listen, my filter is strange. I don't understand how it works. Okay, Dove is here somewhere.
Yeah, questions for me and questions for Dove. Get on it.
Question for Dove. Now, come up with something.
Go.
We don't have all day. I'm going to float.
Yeah, I have to leave in 13 minutes.
Yeah, hurry up.
Here, I'll offer. How much food did Soleil get from that execution? You'll find out in the next stream that I'm doing. I'm almost done editing it. It's like fucking 3 hours long right now.
Oof.
So I'm not gonna answer that question right now because it's about to be answered.
Extremely valid.
I have a general question. How do you have songs to associate with your characters?
I have 2 full Spotify playlists that I keep forgetting to post on Tumblr. Harass me about this and I'll try to get them up in the next couple days.
I think I've made like 3 for Sleep. One of them is no longer canon because he was like, I had different plans for him in season 3, but he's dead now.
Yeah, but it's still fun.
Yeah, it's still fun, and I'm making a new one.
I got really maudlin and made a Spotify playlist for the whole Sleep and Moth nonsense.
Yeah, fucked up and weird. I want to give a shout out to Ren for helping me build the whole funeral procession here. they did an amazing job with all the color design and making the coffin. It was great. I really wanted them on the job because this is something that Alcatraz literally made, and it needed to look way better than any of the dumb shit Sleep made for the funeral home.
Hang on. Stranger asks, Moth, can you tell us more about Seamoth's loss of wings? Give me your rambles. So the thing about Seamoth's loss of wings is that, like, right after Anathema got control of the body, he fucking cut them off. So by the time we see him after the ironing, like, the next stream after that, by that time the wings are already gone.
Yeah.
There is writing. I did a whole little ficlet about it, and then I never posted it anywhere. So I guess harass me about that also, and I might post it somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. The thing about the wings is that Anathema was reclaiming his body through violating Moths because they were so opposed at that time.
Yeah.
Issa says, I still think one of the most darkly funny things about the plushies is that Seamoth's wings fucking Velcro on and off. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up, Anil.
Yeah, no, it's Anathema cut them off. It was hard because he had to do them underneath the chest plate. But, like, no, that happened really early on, and you just didn't see it because, like, the chest plate was in the way. He told, I think, Ren on screen. I think that's the first time it got mentioned on screen. And then it wasn't until Seamoth got back that it was really obvious.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. It's really sad because, like, here's the thing. Anathema does a lot of things that I can't relate to, because he's a deeply troubled individual in many ways. But, like, in the same way, like, there's also something so raw and justified about, like, I've been trapped inside my own body for months by a parasite, and there's more to that relationship, but, like, I look at that wing thing, and I think to myself, I would absolutely fucking do that. I would do that immediately. That's something else I would...
Yeah, no, it's extremely justified, it's just also very fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up and really sad. Amnesia is a motherfucker.
There's kind of a corollary to that, which is that this is going to get formally revealed on screen whenever I get around to starting my own Arc 3. Like, I've got plans. Kelsey made me a kick-ass end screen. I can't wait to unveil.
I'm excited.
But after the execution, when Seamoth went and had its breakdown and was like, what's the good of being good? Maybe I should really just be the monster like Sleep said. I'm evil now. Anathema, you're never coming back out. Like, that whole breakdown, the last, like, 10 minutes of my stream.
Yeah.
After that, off screen, it went and got rid of Asbestos, the goat, Skylark, the cat, Garbage Disposal, the dog, and both foxes. Those are gone now.
Damn. Just like how Anathema blew up Moth's house with all their pets inside.
Yeah.
What do you mean gone?
It's bookends. Gone. I told you about this.
Dead. Invented killing animals. What was I gonna say? Oh shit! It's my dead body. What was I gonna say? You motherfucker! You killed my best friend. I'm Electron the Blue Mage, and I'm alive again. What was I gonna say? Yeah, that's. This is fucked up, but I feel like after Anathema definitely probably had to do the de-winging alone, but, like, I feel like there's a cute fucking, like, hurt comfort fic in my mind where, like, Crozul cleans up the wounds afterwards very, very gently.
That's so sweet. No, I definitely think he did it alone because Kay has the whole, like, self-sufficiency thing going on.
Yeah. He would also respect
So Anathema would be like, I can't ask you for help. But there could absolutely be a hurt comfort thing after that where Kay comes back and is like, why are you fucking bleeding?
And he's like, hey, are you okay? Yeah, he like, there's something there. Like, he respects Anathema enough to fucking go with the flow, but, like, Kay's insane because he does things that are terrible for him and others, but he can only do those things because he knows the right thing to do, which makes him uniquely skilled in doing the right thing. He just never does it.
And I love him so much.
Okay, what was I gonna say? I think there was a question.
Oh, how did we do the dead body?
Oh, right. there's a question before that for me, but I can answer that in a second. Mouse, it's your turn. Do you want to talk about the dead body?
Fuck yeah, I want to talk about the dead body. Okay.
Yes.
So, with the dead body, one of the things we did actually for the first stream that we did with the lab where everyone discovered the bodies, like the Void Lab with like the space suits and where everyone like come thing with K. Mm-hmm. We made a new system for the mod that's kind of like player heads, but it's a full skin version. Mm-hmm. And we have a special wand we can use to pose and like control them. Mm-hmm. And wow, it's not working for some reason right now for me. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's a little twitchy, but it's really awesome. I'm gonna play fucking Revachol in slow motion. This'll do. Okay, sorry.
It's a little bit finicky, but ultimately we've got this this system of.
Are you hitting its hitbox at its feet?
I am hitting its hitbox. That's crazy. But so we have the system that lets us do like posable dead bodies and puppets and everything that we used for that system first, and then we actually used the same thing down in the Void Lab.
Yes, that's how we made all of the creepy Darkness Devil reference floating astronauts. That's how we did the stars assembly line over here, which a few people were confused. How this works is like this is not a furnace. They were not getting burned. Like if you look at the arrows, they come out. This is a forge that he forged the pieces, and you can watch him put the pieces together and create the stars units. But they didn't have stars as special juice inside, so they never worked.
I helped design the stars lab here.
Oh yeah,
it was really fun.
They did a good job.
I think I was also the one who suggested having the amethyst candies in there.
Ooh, yeah, that's a really good idea. Like, the idea, if you'll allow me to... Oh, shit. Oh, wait, that guy's not gonna attack me. The idea is that, like...
Look, Sleep is in here.
Yeah, it's the guy. The idea is that, they would step off of the assembly line, and the security protocol armor that stars used to wear would be right here. There would be candy and iron and like a bed right here for them to set their spawn, and all these things were just supplies for... Yeah, okay, here's the corpse. And you can see all the different poses when you shuffle through them. It makes it look like they're dancing.
This is what Electron looks like in our dreams.
Yeah, he's doing this constantly.
He is animated at 1 FPS and talking through like 7 filters.
Yeah, so...
That sounds right.
Yeah, Moth helped me make this, and this is another great example of, like, fucking me doing things out of character and it having in-character ramifications, because, like, I was like, what are the walls made out of? Fuck it, iron blocks, that looks cool as shit, and also, like, it needs to be, this is the iron place, this is the forge where, like, he makes all the stars units. It's obviously gonna be iron blocks. And then Moth couldn't walk in here, and I was like, ah, shit!
I'm gonna be honest. Even if it wasn't made of iron, I couldn't have gone in there anyway, because you know what else is made of iron? Stars.
Yeah, true.
So, like, I wasn't gonna make a fuss about the walls being iron here, because stars is also made of iron, and there's so many, like, false stars units there.
Yeah.
Like, Seamoth was never gonna go in there.
While we're down here, Mouse, do you want to show off the stars units?
Yes. So, depending on the POV we're able to watch during the war, if at all, you may or may not have been able to see...
oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Shut the fuck up. Moth needs to leave in, like, 3 minutes. What else?
Yeah, I need to leave in 3 minutes. Any last questions you have for me, say them now.
Yeah. We'll hang out with Moth more in the future. Ask any more questions for Moth right now. Right now.
Oh, actually, can we, while we wait for questions, can we zoop over to my city real quick?
Yes, good idea. This is another thing.
How was my day? I just woke up, like, right before this stream.
That's
awesome. How my day has been.
Deep Sleep wrote a letter to basically everybody, who is still alive or active on the server, including Moth.
I haven't opened mine yet.
It's long. He had a
I'm gonna
to
open
say.
it when I stream again. I haven't opened it yet. How was my day? Who canon made my new outfit? Canonically, I think Seamoth dyed the mask that Cap made for it.
Yeah.
And just fucking threw wither roses over some fabric. I think that Seamoth made it. I don't think it did a good job.
Hold on. Let me see how many.
How long did it take me to make stuff?
Pages.
What stuff? How long did it take me to make what? You gotta be more specific. The thing about the city is that it's made of birch to sort of echo butterflies, which Seamoth is having, you know, emotions and processing about.
Mm-hmm.
The houses are modular is not the word I'm looking for, but it's like they're very like they're serviceable, but not so good you'd feel bad about tearing them down and building up something in their place.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't put windows in. I put, I think, glass in the like chests in each house because, like you move in, you make it your own. I'm not going to tell you where to put the windows.
Yeah.
The dome thing, the main building was just. I was like, I'm gonna build something, and if it looks good, it looks good, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. And this was basically the first thing that I earnestly built, like, myself. That wasn't, like, the bathysphere, which was kind of semi-ironic.
Now, Moth, as a question that might be something you consider, or might just be me projecting, was it intentional that the structure and sort of invitation that existed in Moth City was really similar to how Haven was at the start of the settlement?
Sorry, I can stay a couple minutes more. Can you clarify, please?
So, sort of like how at the beginning of the server, the homes everyone sort of moved into before Elysium even existed, like the start of Haven, when that was that opening gate, it was a lot of sort of prefab, really simple and bare bones homes that
because it's just the
moved
village
into and built around.
I don't think I was thinking of that consciously, but I wouldn't be surprised if I was thinking about it subconsciously, because that was a huge part of Seamoth's early stuff, is that it moved into a pre-existing house and sort of made it its own.
That's really
like
good.
how it did with Anathema's body.
Damn, yeah.
So I think I didn't intentionally make that parallel, but I think that is definitely there. How long did it take me to make the highway?
Yeah, the highways.
Fucking months. I was working on that shit for months.
It is a fucking labor
if you
of
go
love.
actually to Jurassic Park at some point and look up at the
will
roundabout, Cat put on the ceiling there the map I made. It's a little crunchy. I can put the like full quality version on Tumblr later. Harass me about that also. There's like we've got a whole list here of things I need to post.
Okay. I have if you have a minute to swing back around, so you can answer more questions, you are of course welcome. I have one last question that I absolutely need to ask.
Okay.
What, like, there was obviously an alliance formed very quickly because Kay freed Anathema. Why does Anathema like Kay? Why are they friends? Like, they clearly have some affection towards each other.
So the thing about Anathema is that he can read people very well on a specific level. Like, he can see what's underneath.
Yeah.
And the thing about Kay is that he is a good person that wakes up every day and chooses evil.
Yeah.
Does this answer your question?
Yeah, that makes sense. I think that's something that Anathema could really connect with.
So yeah, Anathema sees like this is a person I vibe with who's like good intentions, good all of that, but wakes up every day and chooses evil. But Anathema's not even seeing the wakes up every day and chooses evil. He's just seeing the stuff underneath.
Yeah. It's
extremely funny.
It's very, very funny. It's so funny that, like, Kay is so deliberately, aggressively, like, unpleasant to everybody he encounters because he's basically demanding people... He's forcing people to meet him on his level, but he and Anathema are already on the same level, so he's just openly nice to Anathema. And that started to come out with Coda. Like, he respects Coda now, so now he is openly, like, pleasant and friendly to Coda, even though they are constantly fighting. This is the map.
No, I love Kay.
Kay's
Shout out to Kay.
Kay's fucking fun. He's maybe... I'm very proud of Deep Sleep, but Kay is so fun.
He's the guy of all time.
Yeah, he's very hilarious. What was I getting? Okay, we're just looking at the map. That's what I wanted to know.
You have no idea how many times I try not to laugh whenever Kay's on screen because he's so funny, but Lux cannot laugh at him. Because he's supposed to be all, like, emo and serious.
Part of Kay is me kind of trying to make people break. Alright, bye, Mom.
Anything else, or can I go?
I think you're good. Any last questions for Moth? Or are they free to deal with their prior engagement?
Yeah, and if there are any questions that don't come up now, feel free to hit me up on Tumblr, and I'll answer them on Tumblr, because 100%. I love talking about my blurbos.
Yeah,
I have, like, 1,000 words of Anathema meta that's just sitting there, and I send it to people sometimes in DMs.
Yeah. Anathema's a fucking great character. It's a real shame that he pisses me off all the time.
I know, right? It's like, he's great, but also he's designed in a lab to annoy you. It's like, he wasn't designed in a lab. I didn't even make him on purpose. He's just like this.
Yeah, like, that's kind of the thing, is, like, this is, Moth, you're so challenging to, like, roleplay with, because you're so skilled and so wonderful, but, like, your characters are flawed in ways that, like, normally I love flawed characters. I can't get fucking enough of them. Look at the guys I make. But your characters are flawed in ways that make me fucking, like, that drive me up the wall. And, like, they hold so much power over me that it's frustrating. But at the same time, you're so wonderful.
Just that fucking powerful.
Yeah, it's great. Alright, get the fuck out of here!
Moth's like, so good at roleplay.
Bye.
And has, Moth's so good at roleplay and has no idea what they're doing or why they're doing it. So it's sometimes, like, we'll make, like, adjustments to advance a little bit of the plot by, like, being slightly out of character for, like, different things. And then Moth will do something and it'll go, like, that was super in character, I can see perfectly how this character reached that point, but, like, damn it.
Yeah, no, I do it on instinct. I call it black boxes, because you put in an input and an output comes out and you don't know what's happening in there, but it's clearly consistent. That's how I love characters. I just adjust the inputs until I'm getting the outputs I want and then save that state.
Cool, good. Alright,
anyway, bye!
Bye! Alright, Dove, Mouse, teleport to me and show me how the, show everybody how the stars units work, and then...
right before that, I would like to show everyone an Easter egg that will simply never be shown on screen, because the only perspective that ever goes to Shea Bikini is Deep Asleep.
Yeah.
Deep Asleep, canonically one of Shea Bikini's 2 regulars, it's closed in morning.
Yeah. Yeah, he's dead.
I felt like that needed to be shown on screen. It needs to be known that, like, Lily's sad about that. Okay, I'm back in the stars lab.
Okay, alright, okay. Let's look at stars. Because, alright, here's the stars unit.
The whole thing we did was, we have it set up as, like, automated stars units that stay deactivated, but using the special Tinker Toy that stars would use to talk to their chat, we can activate the stars units. And we can arm them. At one point during lore, someone accidentally gave their sword to a stars unit, and that was great.
So fucking funny.
And let me get a guinea pig here.
There they go.
So if I then attack someone, oh fuck, I'm so light I can't do damage.
Oh right, it was the fucking hammer. It was the special Deep Sleep hammer. One of Deep Sleep's creations fucking seized Deep Sleep's final weapon from its owner.
And if I tell Stars, hey Stars, fuck that guy up.
Shit.
You're in
I guess
danger.
I'll just stand here. Okay, alright.
Are you? I felt bad about it. It felt bad. It considered its options.
Oh god, I'm 1,000 blocks out. Hold on.
But so the stars units can be activated and deactivated, and you can turn them on and off. So for instance, it won't continue hunt while it's turned off. But then if I reactivate it, get bonked, idiot. You're safe for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind, no, you're not.
Yeah,
no.
It doesn't remember the anger, I see.
Yeah, they're very forgiving and semi-functional. This is what a stars unit would be like if they didn't have a soul in them.
Yeah. And they're also, the screen is purple because they were created by Deep Sleep. The only thing in there is Deep Sleep magic, basically. And that's why they are war machines. I think they have like don't they have like dog AI a little bit?
Yeah, their AI is like halfway between a dog and a zombie. I really like fought with them to make them deactivatable, Just because I found that if they weren't something that you could turn off, then you would constantly have like 40 stars units hunting someone to the end of the earth, even when they respawn.
I love, yeah. The best part is that there was so much fucking chaos, and like Lux was so pissed and just like Lux is like, miss me with that accuracy shit. I'm shooting everything. So there were multiple occasions where like Lux would accidentally shoot K, and all the stars units would start attacking me.
Also, there was another thing where I actually had a command that I was supposed to run during the behind-the-scenes bit. I had 2 computers open. One of them was running commands for like the explosions and things, but one of the mobs, the jack-o'-lantern traps, that like will attack hostile mobs. There's a special origin power that we add to make them target people, and it's like who has been marked an enemy of the kingdom. But K has that power by default because all golems automatically attack K.
Oh.
So every single jack-o'-lantern trap prioritized him over all other enemies for the whole duration of the war.
Yeah, it was fucking universal point of hatred. Oh, there you go. Yeah. My favorite thing about these guys is that they kind of suck. Like they're not very good weapons.
So bad.
Their aim is halfway between a skeletons and a snow golems. They're just the worst.
We have to respawn all the ones by the crime scene.
Yeah, during the crime scene, I think I had to reset the crime scene like 30 times.
It was so bad.
They kept fucking... And they shoot creepers. So they pick fights that destroy... They don't just pick fights that they lose, they pick fights that destroy the set.
They're so stupid.
This is one of those things that I made it thinking like, oh, this would be a cool thing to like add to the mod. I get to be creative and like animate this custom model. And then what happened was Sleep was like, oh, that's baller as hell. Let's add that to the site. And so I finished, we added it, and I forgot to mention before we added them that they're just terrible.
Yeah,
they're not good.
Yeah, it's these are things that Deep Sleep. These are the weapons that Deep Sleep made out of love, and they fucking suck. Hold on. Did I miss any questions? Oh yeah, I didn't drop the hammer. Okay, canonically, I hope Citadel still has that hammer because that was it's a good thing. I love that hammer. It's so cool. If we get Win in here, we will talk about. Oh, I will talk. Okay, I will talk. Are there any plans for CC Stars to come back? I'm still friends with CC Stars. We hang out all the time, but they're pretty busy all the time, and they like don't really stream anymore. So while I like got permission to do basically everything with C Stars, like the factory and the army and all that, and they think it's super rad, maybe, but probably not. They are simply a busy bee. Okay. Oh, alright. I want to, kick out Mouse soon, so, other people could come in. Was there any other mod stuff, or can we talk about Soleil questions and then we will do Lux questions?
I would prefer doing, Novin questions first because they have work soon.
Yeah. Oh, right, shit, okay, be gone, okay.
Yeah, I can be here the whole time, I'll just fester.
Okay, yeah, shut the fuck up, Mouse. Novin, hey, are you on the server? Yes you are, I'm gonna teleport to you. Okay, hi, okay, let's do Novin questions. Hi, Novin, I didn't even realize you were here, I'm very sorry about that.
Hello, all good, I was being quiet.
How was being Batman? Okay, before we continue, I want to give you a fucking Medal of Honor for being the most patient motherfucker there in the entire server, because your main character was basically written out of the story for the entirety of Season 2, and I want to make a public apology to you for that, because I did not think it would take this long.
See, Novin's back, it's all good. You're back making mistakes and holding everyone around, so...
Good. God, I love C-Novin. I love how they're like, hey, you're the main fucking suspect that we have left. And they're like, I wish I had killed Deep Slave. And it's like, that is a bad argument.
Yeah, they're like, God, in my dreams it was me.
Yeah. I really loved. I fucking like Navin. You are the most cinematic out of all of us. I think. I want to give you your flowers.
Thank you.
That the fucking anime duel between Navin and Crozul to set up for like Crozul's big anime villain moment was so damn cool. That was so good. What? How was being Batman though? That's a question that was asked. How did you come up with the idea of Batman?
God, I have no idea how I came up with it, other than probably the fact that I have constant Batman brain lock at this point.
Yeah.
However, it was one of those things that was really fun because it was like obviously a joke, right? But then there was that fun game of how do you like mix a character like Novin and a character like Batman, because they were on two like completely other ends of the spectrum regarding their approaches to the world, and where like Batman, like the comic hero, isn't canonical, to like Haven probably. Novin's entire attempt was, how do I be someone who no one will ever think is me, which is like a vaguely decent human being. With a bit of like self-advocacy.
Yeah, that's good. So it was literally like Navin trying to go against its own like reputation in order to hide as much as it could. That's good shit. Yeah. I really like that.
Yeah. It was, how do I like fulfill what Jackdaw like asked of me without actually
Here are your flowers,
doing what Jackdaw wanted to me. Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, your cosplay was fucking radical. I was super busy at the time, so I didn't get to comment on it, but it looked so fucking cool.
Thank you. I'm so proud of that. Like, I am so happy with how that one turned out. I didn't think it would turn out that well, but wow, it turned out so well. I'm also the skin I'm wearing. This skin.
Ah!
Oh, I'm.
It's fine. Give me a sec, I'll be right back. I saw a flaming winged horse and I was instantly murdered.
This is the second time my cat has stepped on like my hand when I'm doing when I'm on the sofa and killed something.
Elian says, I just want to appreciate how good Navin's expressions were. The face cam during everything added so much depth. And it was also blank hilarious how disappointed they looked when they didn't get to attack Dakota. Okay.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was great. You were awesome. I need to go back and fucking finish watching your VOD because I am so excited.
I really liked the extra like shit I got to do like with having a face cam on. I didn't expect it would like elevate how much fun I was having with it, like to the extent that it did. But it was so fun, especially like during the execution. I'm pretty sure there's this part where like Navin's standing over here, right? And if I'm remembering correctly, Navin actually opens up Sleep's coffin when Lux is getting killed, and then shuts it once Lux is dead. Like getting to do that while also like getting to like show emotions on my face was so fun.
Yeah, I didn't notice that because I was busy like setting up for the teleport. So like, what was that? Was that like Navin letting Sleep see his murderer's demise?
Yeah, that is. So the only thing that Navin knows like about kindness, which is funny because it's been brought up I think twice now. It was brought up to Moth by Yalan, and then it was brought up to someone else by Navin. I'm forgetting who. But it's the only thing Navin knows about kindness is making it so that someone doesn't have to watch the person they care about die, right? That's like the only flavor of kindness Navin and Yala knows. Like when Yala starts to feel bad for Moth, right? Yala's like, okay, well, I promise I won't make you watch me kill Navin. Like that's the nicest thing Yala can say to Moth. And so this was Navin's own form of like, okay, well, you fucking suck, but you deserve to watch your enemy die.
That was good. That was really good. I like to think that like Deep Sleep is gone. He is gone from this place. He is able to be summoned in a seance if you want to talk to him because necromancy, but like he is dead. He is not of this world anymore. But I do like to think that he got to watch everything that happened. This was his final show. So I think a part of, like, if he saw Navin do that, I think he, like, genuinely would appreciate that. And if they ever talk again, he's gonna bring that up and be appreciative.
Woo! Yeah, Navin, the only, like, system of kindness and anger and revenge that Navin really knows is, like, that system through murder and through watching.
That's good. That's good.
God, someone's got some fucked up morals. But no, I saw Mark with, like, Ohio.
Can I answer a question before we get into
Ohio
that? No, you need to go to work. Go right ahead. No, go right ahead. You need to go to work.
No, I think, I'll do this, like, last one. But Ohio was so fun. Like, building Ohio, it was, how do I make, like, a village, right, that will be an accurate level of depressing, but still feel like, you know, like Minecraft itself, right?
Yeah.
Actually, editing Ohio was way more work than it should have been, because I kept forgetting to put myself in survival during the actual recording, so I had to edit back in, like, inventory and health bar and but no, Ohio was very fun, and I'm so happy with, like, how that fight scene specifically, like, turned out. Because there's a lot of fight scenes I want to, like, you know, do, like, replay mod video stuff with, right? But that was one of the ones where I was like, I think it's important to get this one, like, the real feel of it, and I think I did pull that off.
Yeah, you nailed it. It was fucking awesome. The flow, the explosions, it was so fucking good. And I really like, here's the thing about Navin, is that Navin is very aggressive and has had explosive impacts on the server, but they've also taken a lot of L's recently, both because other people were more competent and because of their own failings, because they fucking, like, betrayed the entire wall team, and because Kay is a fucking anime villain. But, like, something that I really like, and it's been subtle, Navin watched the Slime War. Navin watched this war. Navin has been observing the entire time and ever so subtly changing their tactics. And, like, as a result, they've started to win. Like, they've looked at what allowed Kay to be successful and his failings, and they have learned. It's not just, oh, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. Navin is improving, and now in Season 3, I think that's really gonna start paying off.
Yeah, especially, like, with the Wither, I think, and the getting on the Angel's good side, and the being like, yo, do you need someone to protect you, like, immediately? Like, Navin was like, okay, I didn't get into, like, the last country that was formed, and that, like, fucked me over. I need to get a foot in the door this time.
That's so cool. It's like, because at the start, Navin believed in nothing, believed in no loyalties other than to Jackdaw. It was only Jackdaw, and now, like, it's a matter of, like, okay, I've seen everything that Elysium was, and I want a fucking slice of that. I need to get in on the ground floor to this, and that's so fucking cool and smart of them.
I should probably...
Okay, I'll ask you these at a later time, and also we should probably.
I can wait. I have like 4 minutes.
This is a big question. This is a big question. So, I'm gonna say this now. What inspired you to introduce Yala?
Oh God, yes.
It's a big question. You can wait. We can wait on this. We can, and also a bunch of it is going to be Season 3 content, so we can wait on it. But I love Yala. Yala's character's What's up?
In the short, she's a tool to advance Thinavin's story. Thinavin originally had a lot of kind of character development plans, but then, some like plans changed, I ended up having to scrap a lot of that, right?
Yeah.
And because that was scrapped, it was like, I was like, okay, how do I force Thinavin to change? How do I force Thinavin to, like, go through this? And it was, okay, well, if I can't, like, do it with, like, these other people, then I'll just throw in someone else who I've made up. Because Yala's always been, like, a part of the plan. In my original, audition video, you can actually heal Navin, like, in the letter to the third Vex, Lal, who hasn't been brought in yet, who can heal Navin go, I'm not sending this to Yala because she'll rip it up and she won't listen. there's that knowledge there. You know, she's always been in the background, and I wasn't actually planning on introducing her as a character. But as like, you know, people were talking about like character ideas, things like that, I realized, oh shit, like this could actually be good. This could, especially with some of like the things Dove has been introducing, that was like a huge like catalyst almost me being like, wait, I think I can throw in another character and actually pull this off.
Yeah,
you know?
That's good.
So that was
that's
a lot
really
of that.
Good. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much for stopping in and giving me some of your time. I am so excited for both Navin and Yala. You're so talented and wonderful, and I can't wait to do more things with you.
Thank you for hosting. Thank you for doing all of this. This was, I mean, God, this vast event was so much fun. Like, so much fun.
So great, so great.
All right,
I'll let you go, but thank you so much for swinging by.
Yes, thank you all so much for being here. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Yeah, another, I can definitely relate to that thing with changing plans. Deep Sleep was not supposed to die, and, like, a lot of the things that happened with the funeral were, like, things that were supposed to happen one at a time in sort of a slow progression to, like, show the inevitable decline of Elysium. But then I had a second child, and things were going way too slow. So I was like, fuck it. There's only one... I need something to, like, pin all these things together, to end all the secrets, to air out all of the mysteries, and tie all these plot lines together. And I was like, fuck it. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Because this is his fate. Like, he has given all of himself to Elysium, and it will kill him. And for a while I was really sad about that. And then I thought to myself, wait a minute. I can just make this the most bombastic, unforgettable death ever. And all of this happened. It was amazing. Yeah.
Answering a question that's come forward a couple times. In canon and out of character as sort of a mix, a lot of the funeral area, this was all built by like Alcatraz and Ren as the hard thing. Yeah, like in canon, Alcatraz built the funeral area and kind of like set up the crime scenes with Sleep's direction.
Yeah, this was like this whole funeral, the whole death game was basically like, it was Alcatraz giving Sleep a funeral because they love him and funerals is what they do. B, it's Deep Sleep fucking giving a giant middle finger to everybody, but especially Lux. And C, it's the band getting back together. It's the War Spectre and the Death Spectre working together again with massive impacts. A funeral that causes a war is something that they probably did a shit ton in the past. And the fact that it was one of their funerals was like a big deal. If you're asking like how it was built, I actually can make a point of this. Deep Sleep and, by extension, all of the Four Horsemen have been alive for so long that they basically have eldritch knowledge. They have touched the code of their own world because they're sort of NPCs, if you will. Like, they're merchants who became all-powerful. That's basically what specters are. And since they're so old, they basically got to touch the like code lines of the game. So like when Deep Sleep fucking goes into the text chat and fucking gives a command to teleport someone, like that is him grabbing the code of the world and bending it to his will. And he's done things like this in the past where he's like teleported. He teleported the entire tree farm to here from over there. And just to get it out of the way. And now, if you look at the wills, obviously I'm not going to look at this will, but like if you look at the wills, this is a purple chest, and it's on a purple terracotta block. That is basically him with the juice that he got from the war, re-editing the world with his creepy "I fucking exist and don't exist" powers. His powers are based off of the Schrodinger's cat. So as long as he is unobserved, he can warp reality, basically. And normally that makes him all spooky, but he can teleport shit. So this whole thing was basically Alcatraz saying, well, nobody can fucking see me, and nobody's looking right here, so I'm going to just, like, smush all of this. I'm going to terraform all of this into my energy. And when that level of power happens, an arrow appears. Like, for example, this whole explosion was a massive blast of war magic. So an arrow appeared. A funeral happened, so an arrow appeared. Does that make sense?
Want to give a shout out to Cap, by the way, for doing the command. It's not visible on a lot of different perspectives, but on a couple of POVs, I think Cap specifically, you can actually see the arrow rising out of the ground.
It's so fucking cool. It's so fucking cool. Yeah, Sea Sleep is the giving tree, and I do have 2 kids, and I love them so much. Yeah, he's Sans Undertale. Yeah, they're like in the same way that Butterflies NPCs like saw what happened to the worlds of Haven and became self-aware. It's that times 1,000 because they're all like 5,000 years old. I find the progression of deep sleep perceived by other characters. Are there... Okay, let me get through a few questions. Are there plans for Alcatraz to do more things? Yes! Alcatraz is common knowledge now. Seances are happening, like, basically all the time. And I sort of, outside of Digger Crowsville, exist as a collection of, like, warlock patrons, if you will. Like, people are making deals with Hezekiah, and now that, like, now that Deep Sleep is pissed, and Alcatraz is sort of back in the game, they're both dead. They cannot exist in this world, but with the power of necromancy, you can talk to them, and all you really need to do to get a piece of a Spectre's power is to talk to them, as proven by Kay when he gave Lux the power to kill Deep Sleep.
If you want to see more of Alcatraz in lore, next stream I'm going to be doing all of the flashback lore that we recorded right before the execution, and then I recorded it without any audio, so we just re-recorded all of it today. So that's going to go up soon.
Yeah, that was great. It was great.
We got a full hour of Alcatraz.
Elian, hold that thought about how Deep Sleep is perceived, because I really want to hear more. I just want to get through some questions and introduce people. Gawain comeback challenge. Hopefully they will. August mentioned that Gawain might be doing something. I want to show you... Mouse, remind me to show everybody the plans I had with Gawain that might not happen.
Oh, yeah.
Does this mean more on-screen Hezekiah? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Hezekiah, like, was one of 5 people who had his hand on the murdering Deep Sleep ball. And he played a big role, and August and I also have plans for that. So there's going to be a lot more Hezekiah. Okay.
Oh, question for Calyx.
What?
Yes, I am here.
Oh, who's here now? Oh, hey, Jade. Hey, you're here.
Hi, I am here. Hello. I'm sure people won't have a lot of questions for me because I've kind of not done anything for a year and a half, I think, or like a year. Oops. College kind of kicked my ass.
Yeah.
Well, first question from Stranger. What are Amber's thoughts on the fall of Elysium?
Oof. Because I meant to stream, like after the war happened, and then Twitch threw a hissy fit, so I just recorded it. But Amber, like in lore, Amber has traveled away from Elysium. Like there was a certain point where I don't know if the letter has been shown anywhere on the stream or recording or anywhere, but at some point, Amber sent Sleep a letter like, "I quit. I'm keeping the sword. Bye."
If I can cut in, the letter was shown on the Deep Sleep death stream.
Okay.
So yeah, that he read the letter. We have not shown their last interactions, but we did read that letter aloud. Sorry, please.
We have not. Yeah. I'd like to record that at some point because I had ideas, but I just genuinely had like no time last year to do anything. It was shown. That's good. Hee. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So canonically, so that happened, and then after that, Amber kind of like set off to travel, looping back to trying to get back her memories, because that was like one of the very first things that like I want her whole arc to be kind of focused on that, and she got a bit distracted with Elysium, but like
hello, I'm here now.
Who's here?
Me.
Oh, hi. Oh wait, yeah, no one has seen the inside of Amber's house.
Yeah,
I did a little bit of redecorating.
I saw this when I came to put the will in, which is here, and it fucking broke my heart. It fucking broke my heart so much.
I'm glad.
Frustrated scribbles, advanced default, Lux demands. Go on.
The whole
sorry.
idea for this was like, the whole idea for this was Amber just gets fed up. Like I mentioned a couple times, like when I think this was like when I was by myself recording, that like Lux had started getting worse, and that was part of the reason why Amber quit. I'd love to do some recordings of that too. Mm-hmm. But like she had just chucks all of her papers just across the fucking floor and leaves, tries to figure out her memories and stuff. And like because she did appear in the I didn't say much because me and Amber were both like, oh, there's a lot of things happening. We were there for both the like trial and the end of the execution itself. And that was the day Amber got back to like the main haven, like Elysium. Like she comes back and there is a war and Sleep is dead and Lux gets executed. So she's having a bit of a time right now. I need to go through and like parse out my thoughts a bit more succinctly, and also like figure out a bit like more exactly when Amber left, because I don't know if that would be like before or after the slime war, and like what Amber knows basically.
Yeah.
Also refresh me because it's been a year.
No sweat. Yeah.
Let me look at chat if there's any specific questions.
I have a few things I want to say. I saw this.
I'd love to hear them.
This fucking broke my heart because a huge crux of Deep Sleep's pain in the end is that he thought he was completely alone. Like, he knew that Soleil was fucking with his plans because he could basically smell the blue stink lines coming off of the king. The king was abusing him. The more he went on, he lost stars. He sort of lost contact with Bird. And eventually Amber quit. Like, his council that he put together basically all left him because of how shit Elysium was turning out to be. Thanks, dude. It was also my fault. But like, what was I gonna say? He also just felt alone in running the whole thing because he basically picked everybody in the council not for their actual jobs. Like, he did not look at Amber and say, this is clearly the person who, like, is going to build my kingdom. He looked at Amber and said, you knocked Digger Crozul into the fucking void and fought evenly with stars and can poison people with your bare hands. You are strong. Like everybody else on the council, like Stars, my guard dog, and like Angel, the Blackbriar Duchess, and Bird, the fucking mercenary. So, like, he did not consider in the end, like, these people are doing actual things to help Elysium run. These are people who I have on my payroll to attack the people I tell them to attack. So, like, if he came here and saw, like, all these papers and saw how fucking hard Amber was trying to like be the head of construction, like he would have fucking started crying basically because he wouldn't feel alone. He would have like teleported to Amber and basically like let it all out. He would confess everything to them.
That's so.
But he didn't. He didn't see this, and the last thing he heard from Amber was, "Fuck you, old man. I'm keeping the sword." And that sword is named Consequences, and he cares more about consequences than almost everything. So like, despite the fact that he, like, the Amber went above and beyond and was everything he like didn't dare hope Elysium could be. He didn't know, and now he fucking hates Amber for abandoning him, and it's really sad.
Man, what the hell? You made it worse, because I thought of this, like, I think, like, half an hour. I remember I was working on this when we were doing, like, the whole, like, run-through before everyone went live. Because I was like, oh, that's evil. What if I did that? But, like, yeah, I haven't really, like, explored this explicitly in character, but usually, like, out of character, whenever I cannot stream for a bit, I just use the excuse of, oh, Amber's working on paperwork, or, like, she's up in her house, like, trying to, like... But I do think that, like, Amber would be trying to, like, get things done, because I don't know if this is, like explicit. I don't remember how much the audience knows about Amber's, like, past, but, like, she does have experience with, like, specifically a business, so she's not completely lost. She kind of knows what she's doing, and so she's just trying to, like... get that. And I think even with like claiming like credit for the highway, which like it's funny, but it's also like Amber is still trying to be like, I'm doing things, I'm being helpful. Look at the highway I definitely built.
Hey, I mentioned this off stream, but like as a genuine side note about like Kemper as the head of construction, when we set off like the Ultra Mega Bomb, during every single test there was almost no damage to the walls because of how they were built. Like, you mentioned like the manor could be destroyed. These walls are fucking impervious to explode. I had to set off the explosion 20 times before the wall broke in my testing world.
Well, I don't know if, because I think I also, because I built the wall not on stream, or not really on stream, but like it's stair blocks with water in the center, so they're hard to explode.
Yeah. Like, it was easier to break a hole in the vault than it was these stupid walls that have been around.
And there's also something about how, like, Amber had to use water to, like, build one of the few things she was able to build.
Yeah.
Something, symbolism.
Yeah. And, like, the fact that, like, Deep Sleep put Amber in head of construction and did not take that role seriously, saw Amber as a weapon, and then his weapons failed to destroy the things she built. Like, it works. It just fucking works.
And then also, like, I feel like even though, like, Sleep had that in mind, like, Amber was not there for the slime war. Like, she did like, you know, fight Kay, that happened, but she wasn't there for the slime war. She didn't participate in the, like, the battle right after the trial. That's because I was the hive demon, but you know.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. I think
Amber,
in a sec.
even if I could have been there, or even if like I could have been there, I don't think Amber would have gone, because Amber was literally like, "What? I don't know what the hell's going on. You suck, Lux. I'm leaving. I'm taking a nap.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore." And then she comes back and like, ooh, I do want to say something about the Lux execution, because like, I was mean. The last thing that Amber said, last thing that I said before like leaving the main call was like, something about, like, Lux deserving to die, or I hope you die, Lux, something like that. And then, like, she comes back and that's happening. She's like, oh.
Shit.
Okay, then. Oh, shit. Yeah, pretty much.
Manifesting.
And, like specifically, the fact that it was a, like, you know, it's a bathtub, but also, like, the fact that it would kill her, too. Yeah. And there was a bit where it was, like, Amber and Cap just, like, standing on the edge staring at it. Like, I know Amber was definitely like, nope, I don't like this.
And there's like, going all the way back to the start, the very first interaction that Amber had with Sleep was Sleep fucking trapping her with water because he thought that she was a threat. And then like they ended that interaction on shaky but peaceful terms, and now here it is again.
Here it is again.
Yeah. Even though he's gone. Even though he's gone.
I did not expect to feel this sad about Amber and Sleep today, but here we are.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Like
man, it's
fucked up.
It's fucked up and evil.
Fucked up and wretched.
Quick, of like anything else specifically.
Yeah.
Chat. Any questions?
Yeah. Any questions about Amber? I mean, I guess the main question was, how does Amber feel after the war? Like, and maybe you want to answer that on stream, but like, it's all over now.
I do need a bit more time to like actually think about how Amber feels about it.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
but like I think she's definitely like
100%.
I think she's just gonna like keep pivoting to like focusing on herself, because for a bit it was like she was focusing on the kingdom and Elysium and all of that, and like helping Lux when, you know, look how that turned out.
Didn't turn out
but she's
great.
like, okay, I'm gonna I think, I don't know if because I recorded stuff, but I was also on a couple people's streams because I didn't go live myself. I don't know what was on air and what wasn't. But at some point Amber was like, I'm not gonna worry about anything except my friends. Like, I think Angel's gonna do a whole thing. I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna focus on my own stuff. And then that doesn't happen. I'm really excited for what I have coming up for Amber.
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
It has sat in my brain for I think like 2 years. Yeah. I need to like rehash things. It's been a while since I've planned, but
all right. I think I'm going to excuse you so another person can come in. But I also want to say thank you.
I will.
I want to say thank you for...
I will stand here and talk forever.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you for playing the Hive Demon. You did an amazing job with that. Yeah, that was great. That was great. Big shout out to Mischief for making all of the demon skins basically in one night.
Yes, they're so cool.
Yeah.
I like making skins. I don't know what to
You're
tell
so
you.
good at it.
Thank you.
Mischief, you should post the concept art for all the demons into the Haven Tumblr tag soon, so everybody can see.
Yeah.
I love the Hive Demon's design. It's like the creepiest fucking Hollow Knight character I've ever seen.
Yes. I need to flesh out the Hive Demon. I've been wanting to do that for a bit because it's just such a good design.
Yeah, it's good.
I made a design, made a Minecraft skin, and I just handed it over to you.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, the Hive Demon will come back simply because Lux is basically a weapon to summon that nasty trio of the Nebula Blood and Hive Demon again. Okay, I will let you go. Thank you so much, Amber.
Thank you. Anyone has any questions, hit up my Tumblr. I love Amber a lot, and I'm thinking about her again. Yippee!
Good. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Who? Can we let me ask, Mischief, you've been here since the start. Are you on any time frame?
Absolutely not.
Awesome. Okay.
To do today.
I will ask you to be my co-host.
You just invited me in first, so I'll just chill.
Because you and I are sort of the fucking centerpiece of this whole fucking mess.
Yeah, I have my villain arc, you know.
Yeah, I would love to get some questions for Lux.
Absolutely.
While the questions for Lux roll in, hey Sleep, want to answer? Let's talk about the floatfish from the Slime War. That's a question.
Oh yeah, somebody asked about the floatfish. I'll answer that real quick, and then I'm gonna get somebody from the other call, and hopefully we'll get some Lux questions. The floatfish are bioweapons that Deep Sleep invented. They are essentially guardians. Like, you know how guardians are basically like animated statues that attack people? He basically took those and made them levitate and just dropped them. He would just teleport them into places, and their only job is float around and shoot people with lasers. They are very, they're very straightforward bioweapons that Deep Sleep invented, and because Digger Crowswell basically stole all of Deep Sleep's weapons at the very start of the story, he had all the floatfish. And there are probably still some floatfish out there. A lot of them were destroyed, but the floatfish are, they are basically bioweapons. Made by Deep Sleep. They were inspired by, like, the tripods from War of the Worlds. They just float around eerily and shoot death beams at people. I imagine them sort of as, like, giant evil fucking blimps that Deep Sleep would use to siege cities. Fucking Digger Crozwell's martial art style is everything into the kitchen sink thrown at you at the same time, so of course he's going to bring the evil psychic blimps. Ren! Let's get Ren in next.
For anyone who's curious how they were implemented in game.
Oh, please go ahead.
We had a bunch of guardians riding bats.
Ren is here. Yeah, Guardians riding
I've been conjured into
bats.
being. Hello.
Ren,
Where are
let's
you?
talk to you because it's late. I'm floating over towards your house.
I see you. I'm right here. I forgot I'm tiny. You can't tell where I am.
I can't. Oh,
Hola.
hello. Ren also got a message from Deep Sleep. Hello, Ren.
I did, and I've read it out of character, and I cried a little bit about it. But it's fine.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's whatever.
Yeah.
You're
Hey.
so small. Where'd you go?
Hey, Crib.
Oh, hi.
Ah, fuck. Hold on. What's up? I'm forgetting my... This is so embarrassing. Hold on a second. How do I say...
Floatfish. Listen.
Your secondary ability.
If anybody wants to... If anybody wants to buy a floatfish, then Deep Sleep is not exactly in the mood for holding back anymore. Hey, it's been a minute, Ren. You are super plot relevant to this.
Yeah.
In
more ways than one.
Yeah, so, I'm gonna ask people to, ask questions for both C. Ren and Alcatraz, since Ren is here.
Yippee!
But
I was also one of the demons, if you want to know the demon side of stuff. I got some info on that too.
You were the Nebula demon, right?
Yeah. I am Haven's resident NPC. If you need me to play an NPC, I'm here.
Yeah, they do an amazing job. So something really fun about this event was basically all of Deep Sleep's dirty laundry and old baggage was getting aired out at once. I did my best to tie up every single plot line, every single secret and scheme. And the biggest one, at least in my opinion, was Ren's death and Aster's contract.
Yeah.
How did you feel about seeing that plot line finally resolved?
Genuinely surprised. Because that was like so long ago, I thought it was already like tied, done, whatever. It would just be like a thing in the background that was referenced maybe if people remembered. But seeing it not only like be present in the current story, but also be pivotal to the current story, with myself kind of being MIA for over a year as like a player, was really, well, shocking, but also really sweet. That, you know, I have an impact. I am remembered, even if I'm not around that much anymore.
I mean, C-Ren is like, it's Deep Sleep and C-Ren sort of have an interesting foil relationship in that, like, C-Ren is harmless, Deep Sleep is all-powerful, and as a result, C-Ren is universally adored, and Deep Sleep is universally hated. Even though both of them are simply doing their best to, like, bring as much peace and happiness to the people around them.
Yeah.
They have an almost identical motive, but because they are such fundamentally different creatures, the reaction to that motive is entirely different.
They're just working within their natures, and that isn't something that they can control, even if they do have the same goal in mind.
Yeah.
It's just C-Sleep got the short end of the stick, whereas C-Ren got the short end of the stick eventually.
Yeah.
I did see, Sakari's asked what C-Ren's been up to. Oh boy. For context for people who have no idea, also sorry that your stream is getting a little bit static. I am just on Cribber,
No, it's
and Cribber
fine.
is currently dead.
No, I'm just fucking I'm neurotic. Please go on.
Yeah, that's fine. For context, for people who either don't know, weren't there at the time, or have just forgotten, I don't blame you, it was ages ago. Siren has learnt that what they have believed their life to be, which is they woke up in a strange house that was abandoned, they explored their own world, they were transported to Haven, and in their minds, they have only been in existence for like 4 months at best. They learnt that they were actually a full human being with a life, a relationship, a job, before illness and other terrible life events took their life away from them, and through the means of their partner was, against their will, revived into this being. But ritual didn't work out too great, so they don't have their memory. They cannot get their old body back. They are a soul trapped in a construct, trapped in a situation that they never wanted in the first place. And they will never, ever, ever get back to where they were before. And that kind of fucks with a person.
Yeah.
So, right now, they are, with Ezekiel, they are trying to learn how to be an adult again, because realizing that you are not in fact like a year old at best, you are like 26 and have a lot of catching up to do, fucks with your sense of identity and your sense of ability. So they're trying to gain their adult ability back while still being in a very fragile, squishy, childlike body. It's a very fucked situation.
Yeah, it's very rough. There's a lot of parallels between this and like Deep Sleep and Crozul and Moth and Anathema and Gawain and Inred. It almost feels like a law of Haven that people like Ren will be brought here. It's really rough, and I have a lot of sympathy for Siran, but like, at what point does that this is something that I feel with Moth. At what point does your suffering become an exhausting point? And like, when is Ren going to like, if Ren is going to become like who they were before and try to be an adult, like at what point are they going to like, okay, don't stop looking at me with those big sad eyes, I need to handle things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, while they are discovering like both who they were or who they think they were in their past, no one has definitive proof of who or what they were. Other people are also having to rectify that same discovery, just with their own perspectives, their own time, and they are removed enough that if Siren makes progress in like learning some like adult skills, learning an adult perspective, treating themselves more as an adult, other people, just from the sheer fact that they are removed from the situation, will have to play catch up, and that will be a cycle of like regressing, re-traumatizing, that sort of thing. Unless people keep up the same pace, which is exhausting for everybody and no one deserves that.
Yeah, exactly. It's really, really rough. And like there's that, and like Deep Sleep admittedly was not super close to Ren because he considers himself a walking time bomb, basically, and this is a person who should not be near me, you know? So like he does not understand any of this, and yet like it's Haven's original sin. He will never forgive. No matter how much Aster changes, no matter what Aster does, no matter what Aster adds to the community, or how much they get people to love them, he will never forgive. He will never, ever, ever allow that original sin of hurting Ren to be left in the dust. A part of that is, oh, don't let the baby get killed, that's terrible. And a part of that is his obsession with consequences. And a part of that is just like, forgive my tangent about Deep Sleep. early on, he looked at this world and realized, oh shit, these people already have, like, self-value problems, and this was his big concern with Moth at the start. And this is a world where nobody can die and all pain is meaningless, and people are going to get worse. Their self-destructive tendencies are going to get worse. And I need to make a community where people take this shit seriously and consequences mean something, and people do not just get away with hurting each other. And like, people at first were like, oh no, we need to do nice things, but eventually people started kind of seeing the way they treat others and the way they treat themselves and the way people treat them very similarly to August, and that's why he was so frustrated with August, because August, like, exacerbated and invited that mentality of, like, you can stab me and it doesn't matter. No, it matters. You shouldn't treat people badly, and that is why he will never, ever, 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 ever forgive Aster for, like, it doesn't matter that Ren is still here. It doesn't matter that I brought Ren back. It does not matter that you have changed it all. You are responsible for this. And you didn't mean to do it, but that does not matter. Like, he cannot... In a world without consequence, where death and pain are temporary, he refuses to let go of his ideals of, you were cruel to someone, and that is not allowed. He will never, never let it go.
Creating, in a sense of that, another version of immortality, another version of undeath, where not only is no one allowed to die in the physical sense, but no one is allowed to grow.
Yeah.
As well.
They
can regress, they can get worse, but they cannot grow.
Yeah. Because until you are punished enough, until you have gone through and fully understand the pain you have caused, you will never be free. You will never be free.
Yeah.
And, like, he knows that makes people hate him. He knows that makes him, like, evil. And for all this, like, for all the reasons I described, the way he treats Aster is fucking horrific. And it's genuinely quite abusive. But, like, if he ever releases himself from this mindset, everything is okay, and there are no rules, and anybody can do whatever they want to each other, and that's not something he can allow himself to live with after what happened with Alcatraz.
Love all or nothing mentalities.
Yeah.
So fun.
Sorry, forgive my tangent. I know we're not on...
No, you're fine. It's all good. I saw Sikari say the chap when we were talking about, like, C-Ren learning adult stuff and, like, trying to figure out their own identity in their own body. Picturing people auto-parenting Ren, and then immediately afterwards Ren drinking an alcohol and people joking about it.
yeah, people being weird about it, and that's rough. That's really rough.
Honestly, I would see, like, specifically with the alcohol comments, the perfect growth with, like, C-Ren's relationship with everyone else being everyone knee-jerking C-Ren about being like, no, they're a baby, babies can't drink alcohol, to everyone knee-jerking C-Ren drinking alcohol about being like, why the fuck are you drinking a liquid? You're gonna get all puffy and you can't speak. Yeah. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, that would be the perfect growth.
Yeah.
Look, there's the thing that people don't realize, that I think a lot of people in Haven haven't realized, like in the server and out of character and everything, is Elysium is over now, which means the laws are over. First and foremost, that means cares might be mandatory in some places, but also, taxation is no longer illegal. We can make Ren pay taxes. They're an adult.
They're an adult. What are these glass block shadows? Is this like
There's glass block shadows?
That's that's the fucking, like, power of glass over in the
that's what it is. Got it. Yeah.
So I see an armadillo fly off into the sun.
Oh, that was you!
I was an armadillo.
I was wondering where the fuck the armadillo came from.
You will never be free. Spectres really have a good forecast on being free eventually. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Like, Spectres are a little bit rules for thee and not for me, because eventually I'll fucking break free. Because, I mean, and like, that is a mindset that comes as a result of, I have lived 5,000 years and fucking nobody has been able to kill me, so I'm above all rules because I've literally watched rules get established from the ground up, be held as an absolute reality, and then fall to nothing. Like the divine right of kings seemed like an immutable fact of reality until it was overthrown, and that is something that specters have seen over and over and over and over again. So like it's not even like arrogance, it is simply a reaction to their lifestyle. How can I accept the idea that rules are for me when I have outlived all rules I have ever experienced?
It also sort of falls into the arrogance that a lot of specters have, in that there are multiple times that people have like talked to a specter character and been like, you think you're better than everyone else, and every single time that specter has been able to comfortably say, yeah, factually I am. Who's thought they're better than me has ended up dead in the ground, and I'm still here.
Yeah. Well, except for Alcatraz. Alcatraz is kind of the exception to that rule, but she doesn't see herself that way.
Well, and this fucking clown.
Yeah. Look at that loser.
Look at this loser. Haha.
Yeah. Like,
I killed you.
Yeah, fucking this brat killed me. But yeah, I think this is a good time, unless you have anything else you want to say about C-Ren, who I am so excited. I really hope I get to see C-Ren, like,
I do too.
To the will of the character.
My bane throughout Haven has been that my bane throughout a lot of stuff I do is that I plan too big, and then planning too big requires other people, requires a lot of time, resources, energy, and none of those I have on a good day. So I make stuff too big, I get demotivated, and then I don't do anything. And that has unfortunately happened with C-Ren, but with Haven like finally moving forward, everyone getting excited for lore again and stuff, and the fact that people have been like behind the scenes telling me that they want to continue stuff with C-Ren, it's nice to not feel forgotten, and so I want to repay that in kind by including C-Ren and doing so much more horror stuff. Oh my god, you have no idea how much I want to torture that little fucking kid.
Shout out to like the half-hour discussion we had about C-Ren being a transgender metaphor.
In the most horrific sense, absolutely.
Good shit. Do you want to talk about Alcatraz? Oh no, sorry.
Sure, yeah. I was just gonna say, don't bet on it, but expect or get ready, hope for more C-Ren in the future. I want to get back into telling their story because it deserves to be told. I put way too much effort into it to just drop it.
Your help, we can bully them into doing it.
I'll drag you.
This is the only time I will encourage that sort of bullying. Please get me to do something.
bullies you.
Alright, let's talk real quick about Alcatraz. I know it's getting a bit late for you, and we have other people to talk to, so let's talk about Alcatraz. You are Alcatraz. A fucking 10 out of 10 perfect cast for Alcatraz, and I am so happy that I gave you the fucking reins to this character, because you have elevated her. You have elevated them far beyond anything I could fucking imagine, and the fucking record was so perfect.
The record!
God.
Yeah!
About the fucking record.
Tell us about the record.
It took me so long to make it.
Werewolf's Noose. Fuck yes.
Can I actually say like my thought process throughout it? Because all I was given by Sleep is, I want you to make a disc. Here's the script for it. These parts in bold you have to be snarky with, and that was it. I was given basically no other guidance and essentially free reign throughout making it. So what I wanted was because Sleep wanted me to make a music disc, I was thinking about like, this is something that you'll see in a lot of things I do. I was thinking about the meta of a music disc, and like the mechanics in place for a music disc to be made, be played, be heard, etc. So I was thinking, okay, music discs and jukebox exist in the real world. What are the sounds and the mechanics that they make in order to like start playing, start building up and stuff like that? So I was wanting to play with the meta of that, where at the very beginning you hear like the jukebox being turned on, the static, someone putting the needle on the disc, and then the disc starts playing. And there's like the staticky, like radio-ish, muffled, filtered sound of the voice, which makes sense. You're listening to a jukebox. It's not going to be clear vocals and all that stuff. I also added like extra vocals, like binaural, I think it's called, whispering and stuff like that, which I don't know if it's heard very well in the music disc, but I tried. But then at the end, I was like, okay, the music disc is going to cut off, the jukebox is going to be shut off. What if I fucked with that specifically? When Alcatraz signs off, says goodbye, you hear the like jukebox turned off, everything calming down, and then she just laughs at your like willingness to believe that that was all she had. Like, she was able to bring this funeral procession, all of the clues and everything, into Haven. You think she's gonna just let you have a music disc? Let you just hear her voice without any consequence to it? She is able to penetrate this world in multiple ways, and I wanted to showcase that in like the most intense way that I could with a music disc. And the laugh was really nice. I liked it.
If I can
love
interject for one quick second.
Yeah, go. Sorry.
So the thing about that laugh at the end is because you had that, like, the jukebox peter out at the end, it caused a lot of people, and I don't blame anyone for this at all because it would make sense just to pluck it out. They would pull out the disc before they heard the laugh. And I think at some point, Coda played it in all of its entirety when I was Zeke next to them, and I heard the laugh and was like, oh, people missed that the first time. So I made it a thing for my stream for when Lux was doing his sabotage to hear the laugh fully. And God, it's so creepy, and I wish more people got to fully hear it.
Yeah, I wanted it to happen in stages where it's like, the laugh is happening with the, like, music box crackling and stuff, so people could be like, okay, maybe she just, like, forgot to hit stop or whatever the fuck. Then it echoes. Like what, like how the in-between between Haven and her world, how things would interact there, where they're multiplying and they're, you know, in between two worlds, they're fucking everything, and people, you know, echo. Voices don't echo. Everyone will be on edge. And then for all of that, like, extra dazzle and, like, just layers on top to suddenly cut out entirely, and you just hear her as though she's right behind you.
Yeah. God, it's so good.
I felt so smart doing that.
So fucking good.
It took so long to get right, but I'm happy I did.
Yeah, I remember.
Alcatraz is powerful, but she's also up her own ass really badly. She needs to pluck her head out and smell the flowers sometime.
Yeah, it's like on a certain level, I obviously don't want to get too much into Alcatraz's like backstory, because this is like Alcatraz is sort of about to take center stage, like, because they and Sleep are now roommates and they do everything together and they are like the dynamic duo. So like, and we're finally going to be able to see that dynamic. But like, Alcatraz is. There's a crucial disconnect between Alcatraz and Sleep, where like Alcatraz is like, why are you doing all this? None of this shit fucking matters, and like that ties into the fact that Alcatraz is gone and has been gone for a long time, and like while Alcatraz has been gone, like Deep Sleep has become so deeply invested in the material, the physical world, like because he lost her, he lost something for the first time, and ever since he has been like struggling with that.
He's experienced what mortals experience thanks to him and Al and all the other horsemen, and he can't really cope with it.
Yeah, he's really fucking struggling. Like, something that like I really enjoy about Deep Sleep is that he is not like, he has blue and orange morality where he fucking operates on a level of like logic and ethics that are completely fucking alien, but it is simply the result of a normal person being told, okay, you have to be, the only way for you to not starve to death is to cause wars where people die, and then be trapped in that for thousands of years, and that resulted in him, in all of him, and now that he is having, like, he is, in the past, he was like, okay, whatever, I'm not immortal, I'm a horseman. and then he experienced things mortals did, and he became obsessed with the mortal part of himself, and he did everything he could to be a good person, and it killed him because he is not a person. He could be good in another life where he was not a Spectre, but he's not a good person fundamentally, and no matter how hard he tries, it killed him to do it. And at the same time, he loved it. He loved everybody. He loved Elysium, and like, it hurt him a lot to hear Al say, "Why do you care about this? This is all meaningless." Not only because he cared about Elysium a lot, because it made him realize, A, he's changed so much from when Al knew him, and
absolutely,
it made it made the distance between him and Al's memory even more agonizingly vast. Go ahead, what were you gonna say?
And I think that makes like Alcatraz's experience particularly unique, because all of the other horsemen are like war, pestilence, and
famine.
Famine, that's it. I was saying hunger. It's not hunger, it's famine. Yeah,
well,
war, pestilence.
Is famine.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the specific word to, not be stupid. So war, famine, and pestilence are like fundamental events that do like happen, and they need to happen for those specters to eat. But for Alcatraz, no matter what happens, whether the specters get involved, any specter gets involved, or nature just takes its course, she is constantly fed. She has never had to experience the type of starvation that all of the other specters have had to experience, and thus she's never had to experience the struggles that all the specters have experienced of like being desperate and trying to get like their needs met in such an intense way, because everything dies, everything leaves, and she has power over all of that. She's constantly full. It's only with Haven where she's struggling a little bit, because Haven is just so fundamentally anti-Alcatraz. But because she's never had that struggle, because she's never had to starve before, her perspective of Deepest and all of the other specters is kind of just like a place of ignorance, not of lack of understanding, but just lack of experience. Yeah. She, in her mind, is just, okay, cause a war then. Cause a famine. Cause a plague. Why is this so hard for you?
Yeah, just do it.
Like, I can do it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking Alcatraz ableist moments.
There's also the sort of parallel that we did with like Soleil and Sleep and Alcatraz in that sort of like triangular relationship too, where at the beginning of Soleil's time on Haven, she was an example of what happens when a Spectre doesn't have any self-control. So basically the exact opposite of what Sleep was doing, where she was just ravenously trying to do everything she can to advance herself. And there was a major plot point between her and Sleep and Alcatraz, of Sleep basically reining her in, and in her time with Alcatraz basically rediscovering that same level of like restraint and intentionality. But unlike the time when she had like previously before Haven, been trained by Sleep and gone through things, she was now going through the ringer with the second individual, and she was absorbing Alcatraz's perspectives of just do it, just take control. If you're starving, fix it. And so then if you were able to see Sleep's perspective in sort of his death stream, and if you weren't, go watch it now.
Yes, please.
Do it.
It was
maybe not
so
right
much
now.
effort.
Do it after the Q&A stream.
I think I need to upload it, so I need to do a huge upload binge, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. But keep going.
Always Sleep on his Tumblr. Send a masks. But in that perspective, there's a moment where Sleep realizes, oh, Deepest Sleep is starving. He's turning white. He's losing all of the color in himself. A major part of that, from Soleil's perspective, as someone who's coming from a very similar angle to Alcatraz, where ultimately people are going to hurt themselves no matter what, because people are stupid. Soleil's not in a ton of danger by something like peace. There's always a petty squabble to start and keep her going. But with Sleep, it's like, okay, Sleep is literally doing the exact opposite of his domain. These people don't matter. Just do it. And keeping up that theme of every other Spectre in lore would have no hesitation telling Sleep, You idiot! Start a fight.
Yeah.
They don't get it.
Yeah, they just don't get it. Like, because Sleep, he's felt what humans feel, and no other Spectre has. And like, there's something about like, I say that there's a few people that have a hand on the ball of Sleep's murder. Soleil is one of them, simply because she was like, okay, I'm gonna just do it. It's time for her downfall. It's time for the king to fall. And went to Lux and did that, and that led to Sleep's death. So like, it's rough. It's really rough.
Something I will say as well with Alcatraz, which you won't see yet because it was just recorded today. Yippee! Woohoo! Yay! Is Alcatraz doesn't have, because I at least theorize. Obviously, Sleep has full reign of the character. Anything I say can be disproven by him. But my theory is that Alcatraz doesn't have, especially with Haven existing, the grip on her domain that she used to. Like, everything that has, like, occurred pre-death still exists, still works to an extent, still has, like, its hold, but she isn't able to tighten her grip like she used to because she's just not physically there to be able to do that. And there is a dissonance in Alcatraz between her not having the bite that she used to and her image of herself in her prime, where she last left off, where she assumes everyone thinks that she still is, and having those two slowly but surely crack apart is messing with her head in a way that will, like, lead to, I want to say, the opposite of where Sleep went before his death.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say much more because I'm excited to, like, play it out and not say it, but I'm very excited for Alcatraz to, like, lose it, essentially, to have realizations that she's never wanted to even conceive of being possible to have being in the circumstances to have. But it's like, my philosophy with Alcatraz, right now at least, is if it ain't broke, don't fix it, just mind the cracks.
Yeah. It's good shit.
And there are a lot of cracks.
There's something about, like, obviously we're gonna get more into it, but you are correct. Like, Alcatraz was at her prime, and then she was dead very quickly. There was not a lot of time for her to sort of internalize weakness like Sleep has had time to. And that is the state that she remains in death. I'm dead. I'm dead forever, and this was all a part of the plan, and it rules, actually, no matter how much Deep Sleep cries about it. Alright, I think we've been keeping other people waiting long enough. Do you have any thoughts about playing the fucking Nebula Demon?
The lag in Elysium made that so difficult, oh my god.
Yeah. We'll talk about the demons with Coda, but what were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say, because Cribber's just been here, not talking much. Hey, Lux!
Hi.
Hey, Cribber, Lux.
Hi.
What does Lux think of the Spectre's smile?
Avi, he's fucking terrified. Let's be perfectly honest.
Yeah, what does Lux think of Alcatraz smile?
Like, he's been traumatized to hell and back. Hey now.
Look, maybe it was a good idea, in retrospect, for his soul to become a perfect smoothie of black, blue, and purple.
Lux's soul is a fucking tie-dye right now of several different specters. I think he's met every single specter, right? Well, he hasn't met Hezekiah, but he has, been in contact with Hezekiah.
Hezekiah has licked his soul.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's met Hezekiah, he's met Sleep, he's met Miasma, he's met Alcatraz, he's met Soleil, he's
met Ferris.
He's met Ferris, he's met Crozul, question mark?
Yep.
Yeah.
Has he met...
What?
He hasn't met the two that are not introduced.
Yeah.
But he's met all of the other ones.
All of the ones that have been introduced.
He's been to the Spectre panel at Comic-Con. He's been to the Spectre meet and greet.
Wait, has Lux has met Electron the Blue Mage? Oh, is Electron the Blue Mage a Spectre? Who knows?
Electron the Blue Mage is the Spectre of Electron the Blue Mage.
Okay, if you start a game of 20 questions, every single question you could possibly ask under the sun, the answer for Electron is yes. The only question where the answer is no is, does he have no ability? The answer is no, of course not. He has the fucking ability.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kay did, listen, he did have contact with Kay, but is Kay a Spectre? I don't know. Probably. But he certainly doesn't think he is. He just thinks he's built. Whoa! Yeah, okay, so thank you so much, Ren. You're amazing. Alcatraz is fucking phenomenal. I'm so excited to do more with her. Ren is incredible.
Thanks. I replay the garden scene like once a night to go to sleep.
I want to move on because other people have been so patient, but like, it's the way that Deep Sleep was like leading the conversation, but you were having Alcatraz flawlessly egg him on and give him just gentle suggestions. Like, it works so goddamn perfectly. You can feel all the chemistry coming back.
They're back in business, baby!
Yeah, back in
they were roommates!
Baby. Yeah, but to answer a question, Hezekiah is not dead. He is in the void, but between he is indisposed. He is in the fucking void. Alcatraz is dead. Sleep is dead. Miasma is the only remaining active Spectre from the Four Horsemen.
Yep.
Cool. All right. I'm going to kick you out and invite. Hold on. I'm gonna just pop into the other call. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. Can you guys? Oh. Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear.
Hello.
All right. Who wants? I'm kicking out Ren. Who wants to come in next? Who needs to come in next? Who's tired?
I'm down.
Cool. All right. Let's have Coda come in.
Go for it.
Yep.
Tumblr.
Whoa!
Wow, that's crazy. Wow,
All right.
who's that?
Okay.
I don't know. Who is that?
Oh yeah,
so
fun fact for stream cribbers, my body double. They'll be me for the rest of the stream. I've given you that roll suffer hell, nightmare.
Okay.
Yeah, I can just do that.
Ren is gone. Everybody say hello to Coda. Are you in?
Hi. Yes, I am.
To you. Coda, you were fucking unbelievable during the stream. You played such a subtle role, but I feel like you really were the core of all the chaos that was happening. You were grounding everything, and you did such a phenomenal job, I have to say.
That's what the Beacon of Hope does, baby.
Yeah, baby. All right, so let's get some questions for Coda. Please bring them in. First things first. Oh God, I feel like I should have I had a question for you a second ago. I mean, what do you think of how everything? Here are some armadillos.
Armadillos.
Coda did a very good job during the stream. I feel like Coda's first actual chance to truly be a hero for people, which was really fun to see. At the end of the Kingdom of Monsters, the Monster Hunter came through to save people, which was really nice.
Yeah, that was actually really good. Especially because I was at a point where I was starting to feel like the steam was running out a little bit, and that helped pick things back up.
Yeah, 100%. Sorry, I'm getting fucking distracted by the armadillo.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry. We'll stop.
So how do you feel about I guess the most immediate thing for me is I really enjoyed Coda and Crozul's interactions during the trial and the war. Those were really fun for me. Yeah, those were great.
I did want to fight Crozul, but there was so much going on, there was so much lag that I just couldn't fit it in the cards. I couldn't focus.
Yeah, you had other things to worry about too. Besides, like,
and honestly, that plays into thematics for other things coming soon.
Exactly, 100%. Like, it was really fun how they were like, oh, you, and they, like, would shake their fist at each other as they went by and did other things during the fighting. It was really entertaining.
Yeah, Crozul being heartbroken that Coda couldn't make time.
It was like, oh, fine, I guess I'll go stab this skeleton to death over here then. Crozul was... I didn't get... now that I think about it, I think the person who killed Crozul the most actually was Kelsey. So, like, the stealth kit was working.
It really was.
Yeah, they were doing great. He'll probably be annoyed about that in the future. But, yeah, I want to talk to you about... Okay, I'm fighting, my curiosity is overwhelming me, but as I float over, I'm going back to your monster museum, by the way. Are those fucking...
the broken one or the new one?
Oh, is there a new one?
Yeah, I started working on a new one.
I really want to read... I never got to read the book about Kay that Coda wrote, which I'm so curious about.
That should still be at the museum.
Yeah, I only saw that was there, like, in the post-war stream, and I think Captain looked at the first page for, like, 2 seconds and then just walked away, and I was like, what is that? What's that over there? But before we talk more about Crozul, I want to talk about, like, it was really fun to see Coda, like, how should I put this? Deep Sleep and Coda had an interesting interaction at the very start where Deep Sleep basically said, I know you're a monster hunter, but fucking don't do that. Like, he sort of asserted, like, this is a kingdom of monsters, don't hurt my people.
Yeah.
And that sort of set a tone for, like, he basically told Coda, hey, play nice. And more or less Coda did. Right here? Let me have a look.
Yeah.
20 out of 5. Oh, that's so nice. That's good. Radioactive sludge thing stonks downwells. If you see the sludge man, do not interact. If you can get him to lower his guard, he's a joke, but he's always in that armor, and he seems stronger the angrier he is. That's correct. He can explode himself as well without actually dying. It's like he projects a radioactive blast out of himself instead of causing himself to explode. This is not good for literally anyone's health, probably not even himself. If you must fight Kay, do not under any circumstances do it alone like many of us have tried. That's good. That feels real. It feels like something I really have, I'll admit, was frustrating to me at first because I in the past have found smug protagonists frustrating just on a personal level, but I have come to adore is the way how fluently you weave in this confidence and this swagger and this, like, fucking Dante from Devil Cry like quips and jokes, and it's really good because, like, and I love that, and I love seeing this where, like, it's more serious and, like, there's so much rich layers to Coda's character. So, like, talk about, like, what was going through Coda's head as everything was breaking down. I want to hear what's going on with it. What's going on inside the mind of that guy?
He's just kind of... I wanted to say that he was first, like, seeing all of this as just another day on the job, just in a different place, because, you know, it's people. They need protecting. There's a bunch of monsters everywhere. And then Crozul started being introduced to him, and he's like, oh, there's actual stakes in this now. And with him seeing what he did to, like, Stars and Angel and Aster, like, people can permanently die here now after having been exposed to the fact that, oh, we can't die here. That made him sweat a little bit. And when he was like, oh, I see you as a joke. At first that hurt, but then he weaponized that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you don't take me seriously? I'll make you take me seriously kind of vibe.
Yeah, it's like Crozwell would walk in and say, I can fucking stab you in the head and win instantly. You're nothing to me. And, like, then Koda was like, okay, stab me in the head. I'm going to be back in 2 seconds to continue fighting you. And that changed the entire dynamic, and it was so cool.
Mm-hmm. He's... Yeah. I like Dove's comment in chat about him being militantly competent.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of how he is. He's like, he takes it not so seriously when he's not in it, but when he's in it, consider the job done.
Yeah, fucking locked the fuck in. I also really liked how, and I don't want to interrupt, I want to hear more of your thoughts. I love how, like, there were so many people, like, jeering at Lux, but, like, near the end, but, like, you were the only one actually calling him out for his flaws. Like, Navin was like, oh, you're a little piss baby, but, like, Koda was riling him up with that fucking swagger and with the one-liners, and, like, it wasn't just talk. These were actual, like, criticisms of Lux as a person.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it was
Koda's
really
had experience
impactful.
With royalty before.
Yeah.
The way Lux was behaving reminded him of someone from his world that he unfortunately had to deal with.
Yeah.
And it was almost tit for tat, except Lux was a brat, and the other person just was like that.
Yeah, I feel that.
Especially because he had been perceiving all of the lessons and advice that Abaddon was giving Lux. And Abaddon was actually giving Lux really solid advice. And Lux took it in the opposite direction.
Yeah, there was that so fucking good moment after the garden scene with Abaddon. That's just, mwah, the fucking cherry on top of the sundae.
Yeah.
So good.
That felt really good.
Yeah.
What is...
there's a warden outside, don't worry about it.
Oh, great. I didn't think those
And by a warden,
existed
I
in our
mean
world.
Dove.
Oh, awesome. I was like, what is that fucking farting sound? I also really liked, there was so much going on in the war, but I'm really happy that we were able to find a role with the demons, because that is like... We had the plan for the demons, and I want to talk about the demons with you as well, Mischief, because I want you to tell the people about, like, our plan for the demons, because we had that cooking for a long time. But, like, the totem in the vault was a late addition, because we were like, okay, we need to see Koda to be able to do something. We need to see Koda to have, like, a big impact on the war, and, like, the knowledge of, like, being a hunter and, like, being able to handle the demons, it came together really well, and you delivered that payoff so well. So, like, I don't know, like, how did that feel? Like, what are your thoughts on how everything with the demons went out? Because I think you crushed it.
I definitely feel I crushed it too, because I was even trying to find a way to, like, make it naturally kind of happen. So I started swinging at them like, oh no, they're ghosts, we can't touch them. Start running around, kind of dodging the problem, taking care of Star's units as they approached, as well as the monsters Kay was summoning. And then he remembered that they were working on protecting the vault a little bit. And he was like, oh, there's something in there.
Yeah. Like,
so he was like, oh, I know what to do. Keep the heat off of me.
Yeah, it was great. It was really perfect. It was really, really good. And, like, I really like how we managed to pull off something where the Lux boss fight had phases, more or less, and, like, each time, like there was first the demons, and then there was Kay alone, and then there was Zombird, and then there was Lux alone, and each one of those was solved by a different person. And, like, Kay, the demons being solved by Koda felt like it was such a good call. And I'm really glad that we were able to make that happen. And, like, it was like the way that Koda was able to actually step up and lead people to victory when it seemed so oppressive at first was so perfect. And you really nailed, like, the scrappy underdogness of it all.
Which definitely helps because, like, one of the things that we've been kind of hitting home with Haven is that not everyone here is what they used to be.
Yeah.
Bird and Coda actually had a really good moment about that a way back when I took my anchor.
Mm-hmm.
And
Stretch it. Go on.
it really gave people that kind of moment, and in that moment Dakota really felt it, that maybe they can be their old selves if they put in enough effort.
Yeah. It's hard, but you can still be yourself. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's really good. Mischief, you've been quiet for a while. Do you want to talk about, like, our plan with, like, the demons and stuff?
Sure.
And, like, the deal?
So, just a fun fact for everyone. This whole, like, Lux villain arc thing has been in planning for about 2 years, ever since the Convergence happened, I think. It's been, like, a very long time since we came up with it. Like, obviously, plans changed over time, some details were added, but the point was for the Arc 2 ending for Kingdom of Monsters to end with Lux waging war on the entire kingdom, and that included him summoning an entire army's worth of demons. And, obviously we did manage to get that. We did get some very powerful demons. We did manage to get an army for Lux to fight everything. So that ended up working perfectly. The deal. It was always a thing that Lux would give Sleep his sigil, like his summoning sigil, so that like the power balance would shift, the dynamics would change, so that officially Sleep would have power over Lux by knowing his sigil, and then he would be able to use that sigil to basically do whatever he wants with Lux after he gets exiled into the wilds. Yeah.
Something that, like, the flow of it was going to be, obviously Lux is the puppet king, and Deep Sleep's really in charge. And over time, as Deep Sleep weakened and Lux grew more powerful, that dynamic would shift. And eventually, originally it was going to be, before Deep Sleep was going to die, it was going to be Bird's transformation that sort of sent him flying over the edge. And a deal was going to be struck while Deep Sleep was still alive, and he would basically send Lux off to lose and then collect the payment.
Basically?
Yeah. And there was, like, another thing Lux was going to do to, like, fully, truly earn Deep Sleep's ire. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Oh, shit. I also don't remember what that is.
Yeah. It was something really fucking terrible. I can't remember what it was.
Oh god, no! That's so sad.
This is
I don't
embarrassing.
Remember it. This is so embarrassing.
But like
I'm gonna like scroll through our messages.
Yeah, we should. But once it was decided Deep Sleep was gonna die, it became a matter of, okay, Lux is gonna kill Deep Sleep, and the deal will happen with a ghost. Yeah. Like, and a layer of that was, Deep Sleep, like, Lux trusted him, but he also, like, fully saw Deep Sleep as a thing to be used. And Deep Sleep played into that, like, oh, yes, sir, of course, sir, how can I help you, sir? While fucking holding the knife behind his back. Yeah, exactly. Okay, while you go digging for that, Sikari, anybody watching, I want more questions for Coda, because Coda's awesome. Hello.
Hi. Hello. I try my best.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. Is there anything you want to talk about? I've sort of been trying to lead the conversation. What do you want to cover?
I basically covered everything I wanted to that isn't, like, spoilers for upcoming stuff.
That's very true. That is true. That's fair. Well, I feel like I had something, but I can't remember it. I really appreciate how, I don't know. I guess here's my question. What did Coda think of Deep Sleep at the end, because it was always the contractor, but like they had such a long-term relationship. Like, how did Coda feel about it all at the end? Because they were like working together for so long and they seemed to get along, and then all this shit came out at the end. How was Coda feeling about the old man?
That's actually a good question. I don't think he views sleep any differently. Maybe a little bit differently actually after seeing the will. Because he started reading it and he's like, oh, Sleep was actually a monster this whole time, like Moth was saying. Damn.
Yeah.
And then Sleep had mentioned, hey, if you do this job for me, I'll bring your girlfriend back.
Yeah.
And now Sleep is very much on his good graces.
That's good. You have loved him, yeah. All right. I mean, if we've covered anything, I think I sort of need to pick up the pace because it's getting a little late. So I'm gonna switch over.
No, I totally get it.
Let's get in somebody else. Hello. Who wants to go next?
Hi. I mean, I can go.
Yeah, let's go. DJ next. We'll be quick. All right.
Losing our minds over, and then I can't fucking find it, and I'm so mad.
Wretched. All right. Thank you so much for coming, Coda. And you are wonderful. I will talk to you soon. All right. Let's head over
later.
Yeah. Bye. Let's head over and talk to DJ. Hello. Oh, welcome to the slime tunnels.
For real. Oh, the door's not working anymore. That's sad. I'll break it. It's fine.
Oh,
anyway.
Fuck. Secret base.
Yay!
Nice!
It's
my fucking pod!
It is! This is where we're gonna hang out for a bit until you know.
Oh, this fucking secret lair. It's so fucking good. I love it. Okay, I think Sikari, DJ, what did Kay and Day talk about in their off time? I feel like this is a good spot to discuss this. Please go ahead.
Oh yeah, 100%. On their off time, really, I think they just talked about anything and everything. With her disposition on the kingdom itself, she's like, I don't really care what happens. I'm just here, you know? I do what the fuck I want. So I think they just talk about whatever comes to mind. And I know that in her eyes, she doesn't think badly of Kay. She's like, I can tolerate this guy. He's fine. You know?
Yeah.
So they just talk about anything, really.
Yeah, I think they, like, there was a certain level of keeping up appearances, like, oh, I am so contained by you right now.
Yes.
But, like, as like, he sort of got comfortable in his box and realized, oh, the people will come to me for me to terrorize them, he sort of began to sort of recognize real with Dr. Day. And, like, he sort of just realized, oh, this is a person who is like me. And he got a little taste of that with Anathema, the visit. So do you want to talk about, like, obviously no spoilers for our upcoming plans, but, like, do you want to talk about what happened with Kay and Day at the end of the sort of revolution? Like, what we had going on there?
Yeah. So this was just a random idea that I just threw at Sleep like 2 days before the whole, like, execution and trial. So I was like, you know, since there was going to be chaos anyway, why don't we just stage a kidnapping, you know? No one really goes to the doctor that much here. They just, you know, flout about and do whatever they want. The doctor is, like, the last thing in their mind. So since she's sitting in the facility all the time, she's like, I want something exciting to happen. While, this trial's coming up, that's pretty exciting, but I want something bigger, you know? So, she just came up to Kay and was like, hey, why don't we stage a kidnapping, you know? Say you took me, you explode the facility, say you got out, because you're going to get out anyway during the trial. So, once everyone was fighting against the demons and shit, Dr. Day was just setting up the scene, really. Putting explosives everywhere. getting mini vials of her own blood samples out, just to trickle everywhere.
Yeah.
It was a fun time. Shit. I liked it.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. And, like, this is something we're definitely going to explore a lot, because, like, as you look around, like, there are accommodations for Dr. Day's new fucking partner in crime, basically.
Exactly. And, like, you can come here. This is my room.
Ooh, perfect. I love it. Yeah, it's great. Like, there's going to be a lot of Dr. Day works best under, like, a sort of social camouflage. That's what we talked about, yeah? Where, like,
yes, that's how she is. She would keep face in front of others, but once, you know, behind closed doors, she is her true self.
Yeah, 100%. And, like, that is what Kay saw and liked so much. And now they are, like, heading off to basically be fucking nefarious crime lords together.
Pretty much. And, like, she's already came up with the backup plan. If this place were to be discovered, you know, continue the kidnapping facade. Oh no, I've been trapped in here, you know, I can't get out. Do, like, one of the little sit emotes and you know, just look
like,
down like I've been
I'm
defeated
so
or
sad.
shit. Yeah, right, like, I'm looking pitiful. And I think that's beautiful for us. I do.
Yeah. Fucking Sikari's like, they eloped / J. Yeah, like, it's really fun because, legitimately, this is the first positive relationship that Kay has had with anybody other than Anathema.
Amazing.
And, like, it really speaks to, like, both of their personalities that, like, hey, you're my prisoner and you're my captor. What a great time to make new friends. You know what I mean?
Truly, you know, the best bonding happens during capture. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's totally normal.
It's totally normal.
But yeah, I mean, obviously we can't get into too many of our future plans, and we're gonna make more plans. But, like, Kay and Day are going to be active, like, and it's going to be like Kay's the front man, and it almost feels like Kay is smarter than he gives himself credit for, but he doesn't like to think. He is not a big planner. His, like, what you saw in the execution was his most elaborate scheme ever, and it still was kind of ham-fisted, but Day is a fucking mastermind, so they are going to like, it's going to be very fucking brains and brawn in the future, I imagine.
It is, yeah, because that's kind of how it set her up in the audition as well. Because, like, yeah, she's a doctor. She helps many people and save many lives. But, like, underground, she had a fucking weaponized lab, so I don't know. She was selling illegals, doing necromancy on the side, you know.
Yeah.
She plots. She does. She schemes.
She's a schemer, and, like, she has the perfect cover as Kay's victim, you know?
Yeah.
Because Kay makes everybody his victim, basically, so, like, why would it not be this way? In what world would Kay and Day be friends? But they are.
Why would that happen? Who said that? That's a lie.
Yeah.
No, because I got it from, like, the first in-character meetup with them too, and, like, Anathema, you know, at the stairwell, throwing threats, and she's like, "The fuck you doing? Threats they don't hurt me. Okay, what are you doing? Stop."
Like, that was legitimately the first person who ever, like, just stonewalled Kay, and, like, he fucking respected the shit out of her for it. What was I going to say? Here's a question, and I would love more questions about Dr. Day. A lot of necromancy has been happening in the server as of late. There's Zombird and the seances, and, like, Alcatraz, god of necromancy, has reared her great, grim, and terrible head. So, like, the field is live. It's set up. How is Dr. Day feeling about that?
Honestly, she fucking adores this. She loves this. She's glad that this is becoming a persistent, like, present thing. in Haven.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh shit, now that necromancy's being brought up, I can just let loose, honestly. Because, like, she's been holding her Necronomicon for a while. She just needs to open the seal and, like, read through it. Because I think, like, her memory loss isn't memory loss, that's just a front. But the one thing that she cannot, like, quite remember right now is her necromancy spells, you know? Like, that's the thing she has to remember. That's the only thing. And she has the book. She just needs to open the seal.
That's good. We should, like, that's definitely something that she and Kay should work on together, you know?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Let me get my chat. Let me see if there's any other questions. It's getting a bit late, and I want to get to the other people. She was bored to death, wasn't she? In the nice, peaceful Elysium.
Yes, very much so. She's like, yeah, this is nice, but, like, what the fuck? This is not something I'm used to, because with her backstory, her home was dog shit anyway. Crime everywhere. People scamming left and right.
Yeah.
So, like, she's like, this is nice, but I kind of hate it, you know?
Yeah, it's like Deep
This is
Sleep,
not normal.
Deep Sleep managed to, like, by the time Day showed up and established herself, most of the bloody work had already been done, and it was more or less a peaceful community, you know? Like, and Day received the best possible version of what Deep Sleep was trying to accomplish, and was like, this is kind of lame. Which is so fucking funny.
It's funny, like, she got here, and she's like, oh, this is nice and peaceful. But after a while, it gets old and boring, and I kind of hate it, you know? Like, no disrespect to Deep Sleep, because she thought she was a nice dude. Nice guy.
Yeah.
No trouble.
Great.
But, like, this is fucking boring.
Yeah. This is... You've created a terrarium for yourself.
Yeah.
And then she was basically hand-delivered the one person who agreed with her more than anybody. And they were left unattended together for months.
Exactly.
It's so good. And I'm this new set, it looks so cool. I am so excited to play our characters together. It's good stuff. Is there anything else you wanted to cover? Or shall we move on to the next person?
I think I'm good for now. Yeah. We can move on.
Yeah, like, there's so much that I want to talk about, but we can't talk about, you know?
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah. Okay, alright. I think I'm going to go talk to, let's see if we can get Stranger. Hey, Stranger, are you available?
Yeah.
It's wild. They were just talking about that.
Yeah. So we're
Shoves
going.
you off the plank.
No. Well, good thing my character's a fish, so I won't drown. Okay, I'm moving over.
Okay, cool. We'll get to you real soon, Win. I promise.
No worries.
Okay. Well, thank you for your patience either way. Stranger.
I'm sorry. What the fuck?
Hello.
Oh shit, the blue mage.
It's me, the blue mage. Oh shit, it's the king. Hey, Mischief, how you doing?
Oh, shit. You look a little fucked up there, king.
Hi. Hey. Why do you have K's head?
This is going to be very important to sell for a long time, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of it.
Cool.
It's their comfort. So let's talk about Sylph and their role in the final war, because that was something that we were building up for a long time. What do you want to say about that?
I'm just gonna say straight up just how fucking clueless Sylph was. Because in their eyes, because like on a meta level, they were gone for most of season 2. Like for most of this time, it was just Hunger hanging around, masquerading as Sylph, and and Sylph just comes back, and it's like,
It's almost like Sylph missed the entire kingdom that Deep Sleep basically built for them, you know? Stranger? Hello? Oh, shit, we lost him.
No!
Okay, hold on. Oh, is Stranger gone? Stranger back? Stranger gone?
Stranger!
Okay, Stranger, feel free to pop back in whenever you like. I'm gonna grab Win real quick. Win!
Oh shit, okay.
Stranger's internet exploded. We'll get back to Stranger in just a sec. We'll have double feature. Let's go hang out with. What are you guys doing? Let's go hang out.
To bring them back.
Oh, I see, of course. All right, hey, Citadel.
Hi, hello.
Oh, Stranger.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, Stranger's back.
What's up?
Okay. We'll ping pong. Question for Stranger. Question for
For Win.
for Win.
Yeah, you got that, Stranger.
Stranger.
Yeah.
First things first.
You were like 2 blocks off.
Okay.
I'm like, oh shit.
Okay. Hi. So yeah, it was kind of like Sylph went away and basically missed the entire kingdom that like Deep Sleep made for them and for Moth and for people like them who needed to be protected. You know.
Yeah.
So like, what? Looking at the wreckage, what is going through Sylph's mind now?
Right now it's like how basically the just like the whole like sales pitch of the kingdom being like safety in numbers and community is just like absolutely shattered now.
Yeah.
So and you know it's like and again just like and that's on top of like the personal issues of like now being aware of hunger. It's just like this squid is just gonna have like identity and trust issues for days.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and then it's like, and then again that it's very important that it's like that it was Deepest Sleep that died, who is like, you know, the first one to have found Sylph, and the reason that Sylph even made it like here to the village. It's like, and on top of learning Stars is dead, it's just like, you know, just like it's just further like hammering the fact that there's no guarantee of safety anymore, which is going to be like a big thing. And that's running through.
It almost feels like the only real experiences that Sylph had in like Elysium beyond building their house and hanging out with Jackdaw was being menaced by Kay, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think that in the stream with Kelsey like a few days ago, that was pretty much like something Sylph did talk about, saying like, okay, yeah, I just like promised safety, security, but got mugged twice while the kingdom was a thing.
Yeah. Like right in the middle of like, I think it happened literally like here, like literally right here in the center of the kingdom.
Oh yeah, like right. I remember the hole and my pumpkin.
Yeah, the fucking pumpkin mugging.
I do want to put Sylph on blast for one thing that has been a thing for the entirety of Season 2. If you come over and face the Guardian, there's a sign here that Stranger put down that said, "No one touch this, I'm gonna build a thing here." This sign is as old as the kingdom itself, and you've never built shit.
What is that? What were you going to build here? I need to fucking know this. We lost him.
At the worst possible time.
The fucking mystery will give them Okay. Okay. Zikari, hold that question. All right. Hi. It's everybody's favorite statue. How you doing?
Oh, you know, crunchy.
Yeah, crunchy and cracked.
I'm doing great.
So, do you want to... Let's talk about, first things first. Citadel wound up playing a small, but I feel very crucial role in revealing, like, the true nature of Deep Sleep's, like,
Man, I'm so sorry, I keep doing
It's fine. One sec. Deep Sleep's relationship with the Nether and what happened. Like, so let me ask you this, just out of my own curiosity. How is Citadel feeling about, like, the weapon and the fact that they played a role, however small, in Deep Sleep, like, destroying himself in a sense? Like, how are they feeling about that?
Mostly she's tired of specters, or as best she understands them, these weird fucking wizards who keep solving problems.
Yeah!
She doesn't understand, and she doesn't really want to understand, but she's tired of the bullshit.
Yeah. It's fucking
like, she's gonna keep
wizard.
the hammer. She's gonna keep using this.
God, the hammer's
goddamn,
so
the wizard drama never ends.
Mm-hmm. Did you mean solving, or did you mean to say causing?
Oh no, I meant to say causing.
Yeah, causing problems.
Like, it's great, it's fun, it's
be gone, bot!
But she does not want to get anywhere near that unless it's to try and clean it up.
Yeah, it's sort of like, it almost feels like Citadel is a paladin watching every single person around her become, like, warlocks with demon pacts. You know what I mean?
Oh god. See, that is actually one of the things, is like, from early conception, Citadel isn't and was never a paladin, and I don't even... I feel like I may as well say it, like, if she was classed in most D&D-like systems, she'd be as a ranger. Like, she's never intended to be a paladin, she doesn't have any kind of supernatural power drawn from her belief or devotion or anything. She's just very opinionated.
It's just a strong-worded person.
Mods, kill that man.
Mod... Mouse, could you make that bot explode, please? Thank you so much. Yeah, like, and there's something really interesting about how, like, Deep Sleep was destroyed by his ideology, you know what I mean? And I don't remember if it's been read aloud, but, like, you looked at the letter that he sent Citadel, right?
Yep, she's looked at it twice. I looked at the first page once, and on, what was it, 2 streams ago, when we were unbeefing Captain, she read over the whole thing, but kind of skimmed it, because,
yeah,
I don't really like what all this has to say. We'll process that later, and has left it there to give proper attention another time.
Yeah. It's kind of like Deep Sleep almost sees, like, Citadel's convictions, and, like, as he was dying to his own convictions, he was like, "Don't do this to yourself." Like, it's almost like Deep Sleep almost became a grim omen to Citadel, and that's all that like she knew of him.
It's really funny, but it's also the, like, least persuasive thing ever.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, she fully believes him. She just doesn't agree with the reasoning or outcome.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, thank you so much. I can breathe underwater now.
Nice.
I want to get back to Stranger in a sec, but before we do that, I want to talk about the hammer. And Mouse, you can also get on this, a hand on this ball, because this hammer is so fucking cool.
I'm actually gonna get a copy of it. It isn't enchanted, so it's just a little bit more clear.
Yeah. Oh, look at that thing. It's a fucking custom item. Citadel, you made this model, didn't you?
I did make the model. I learned Blockbench and futzed around with it, and the model itself, at least, the art, the concept, I did this. This is mine. I do owe very much to Dove for actually implementing it in the game, and also implementing some of the mechanics that are tied uniquely to it, because holy shit, those are cool.
Yeah.
But I will take credit and brag about the actual shape of the hammer.
Yeah,
this is me. This is my poleaxe.
My favorite part of the mechanics is that we did it thinking it would be so cool, and we did it like right before the stream, and then once we did it during the stream, we realized like this is so cool, and it looks like shit.
I think it looks fucking rad.
It looks rad. What are you talking about?
Well, the thing is, it looks amazing.
It's like 3 feet of vision.
Yeah, but like you can't see shit. So it's like if you get hit by that while you're streaming, your entire stream is just black now.
I think it was cool, but it feels like such a bad camera set. Well, it felt like we've workshopped things.
I'm gonna say this, as the person who was the main victim of it, I loved it. I thought the effect of oh, my entire world goes dark and I can only see a small amount of things around me added to the chaos. People were coming in and out of Kay's line of vision, and he would just lash out at them, and then it was just Citadel in the distance, the one beacon, and I can't wait. I do not want it to get changed because I thought it was so fucking cool and perfect.
So I was gonna say we've already implemented a bit of the change, and I'm curious how that.
Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks supremely.
Wait, you mean it sucks? Is this worse?
No,
Hit me with it.
It's good. It's horrible to look at,
Okay, well, we're gonna see if this works. I know Dove mentioned shaders, not enjoying it. It appears to work. Not.
I don't see anything. It's probably because of my shaders.
Yeah.
That's the problem we found was that it fully doesn't work at all if you have shaders on.
I see.
We're still striking the balance.
And then, if you turn off your shader and she hits you again, it'll look way better.
Hold on. Oh, I wasn't streaming. Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't stream because I was playing 4 different characters. I was just oh shit, I gotta save the VOD from the execution, and I was oh wait, I wasn't streaming. What was I gonna say? Right, turn off my shaders. How do I do that?
Video settings, shader packs, and then
options, video settings, shader packs.
And then you can just click on it, and then at the top it says shaders enabled. If you click that, you can
okay, apply. Got it. Okay, shaders disabled.
Can you crit me with that?
Oh god, fuck.
Oh yeah.
My kingdom looks like shit.
Yeah, that sends me down to half a heart.
Yes.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna die. Someone heal me. Someone splash me with health potions.
Here, have some black apples.
Oh, thanks. Okay, perfect. Okay, hit me now. It should be working. Okay, it didn't. But, fuck. Oh, man. It worked for a second.
No.
It worked for just a second. Oh, shit. It's flashing in and out.
Yeah.
Oh,
if you look up at the highway, it appears and disappears.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary.
This is
I like it.
From Dove. This is how you implemented the darkness effect. Before,
so
right?
this is the warden darkness effect. We tried adding just blindness to count for shaders and stuff. And honestly, I think we should go back to the blindness thing.
I might do. It's a constant work in progress.
I think this is pretty rad. I kind of really like it.
Yeah.
Give me another taste.
The problem is both are rad. There's so many rad things to do.
The way shaders are done in 1.17.
Give me another taste.
They kind of never expected darkness to be a thing, so it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Here's my thought of it. The flashing in and out darkness effect is not just enchanted magic on the weapon. That's just Citadel giving you a concussion.
Yeah, it's funny. I will say this. Before I switch over to Stranger, I do want to say this. From the very start, Deep Sleep was supposed to be a weapon stealer first. And that sort of fell away as he became more concerned with politics and a utopia and doing things. He was always supposed to sell weapons. So right before I die, I finally get to sell a weapon. I was so happy about that. And
I'm so glad we got to make it work. Because this is another thing about Citadel. She's not a paladin. She doesn't have any innate power besides whatever the fuck the rock thing going on is. She didn't have a fancy weapon. She did not bring, and she has not found a single artifact item from her world to her name. So this is she's getting up on the playing field. She's taking a step up above the like knife that she put together herself.
Yeah. Do you wanna tell the viewers like what the idea of like this enchantment was? That like we discussed, like Citadel and Sleep coming to together.
So it's not like one for one. It's not the only input, but the compelled duel spell from D&D is a big thing on it. A way to, it's meant to be a defensive thing. It's meant to be not disabling to either party because like it hits Citadel with literally all of the same effects. Both parties are blinded. Both parties are highlighted to each other. It was never meant to be a strict advantage. It is entirely meant to be controlling the like field of battle, eyes on me.
Yeah.
I wasn't like always front and center during the combat portion of the war, since I wound up getting pulled into other things going on. But I was very satisfied with the effects that it had when I was.
Yeah, it was working great. Like there was that conversation that Citadel had with Kay, where it basically said, "Okay, we're gonna fight Knight and Dragon. We will fight." And that got to get paid off, not in a huge way. He had other things to deal with, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But like, it's really fun.
Oh, yeah.
Curtain Call is such a fun weapon, and I'm very happy about it. All right, you've been waiting long enough.
Pay off some other time. But yeah,
100%.
All right, so what were you going to build here?
What were you going to build here? I need to know.
So, my masterful plan here. I have no idea. I never planned anything. I was like, I'll get to it eventually, and then I never did.
That's been a mystery on my mind for over a year.
So, like, this was just you, like, grabbing a spot when everything was getting built and, like, just saying, "This is mine, don't touch"?
Yeah, like dibs. I call dibs, that's what matters.
Fuck. God, that brings me great rage. Who made this coming soon sign?
A request. Can we move out of the kingdom? I think that might be why I'm.
Yeah. Okay, let's. Where should we go? Let's go to
Damn,
what was that?
I'm in survival. I cannot do crazy fun.
I'll. Oh shit! Where the fuck are we?
We're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Oh. Koda's also here.
That was a mistake.
Does anybody know, Oh,
hey, shit, Duff, stop using it at AK. Thank you, bye.
Fucking Sylph just crashed. Shit.
This is...
Okay.
This is a location you brought us to.
I don't want to be here. Let's, wait, okay, so this is...
We are 10,000 blocks away from spawn.
Oh, wait, is this where, Lux is right now?
Complicated. Answer is, he will be.
Interesting. I kind of just sent you. I didn't have any, like, I barely picked a location. I teleported myself to 10,000, and just dropped you there.
Dev, are you okay with me saying this? Because it's not like a spoiler or anything.
You could totally do that. I feel bad about at-Aing, but not enough that I'm not going to do it again.
So, Sleep, fun fact. You teleported me to 10,000. I decided to scout out, negative 10,000, like, putting negatives on both or either of those. Oh my fucking god, my... Alright, I think we're good.
Whoopsie daisy.
Well, every single one of the other 3 that aren't positive are snow biomes.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck, I got the one that didn't have snow. God damn it.
You got the one that did not.
So the plan is that at a certain point, Soleil is just gonna go, this deserves to be worse for you, and just put him in snow.
Yeah.
Awful. Wretched. I love it.
Now I need to reset my spawn area, because the creature blew it up.
Okay,
no.
Alright, where were we? Okay, so, yes, the Sylph, was sort of robbed, by, sort of by hunger, sort of by K, sort of by sleep, of the experience promised to them. And like, I knew that like K was going to be broken out of jail and like become a part of Lux's. There was an idea where after Lux was abandoned by literally everybody, he would recreate the council. And it was going to be the Stars Unit's army, Zombird, the Blood Demon for Angel, the Nebula Demon for Aster, the Hive Demon for Amber, and Digger Crowzool for Deepest Sleep. So I knew that K was going to get broken out, and I was like, okay, K's going to fight somebody, because he always has to fight somebody, and like before he makes his getaway with Dr. Day, he needs to have a showdown. Who is going to be the showdown? And I was like, it has to be Self. That was the first person he victimized. That was the first person. It was the person who's always been like his punching bag. It has to be Self. So like, how do you feel about that line? How do you feel about that execution, Stranger?
Yeah, well, for me, I think you're like completely right in that. I think Self uniquely has been like, just like was the one person who's like, I think, completely helpless. And then like every other character had some way of like not just being completely like tossed around by K. So I think that for Self, that being able to like finally like just like start swinging was like, for me, I was like, yes, good, finally good. Fighting and killing and destroying and exploding. Yeah, but I also think that this is like, it was an opportunity for Self to like vent on like just like all of their feelings and just let loose in a way that would be like acceptable. That no one would like look like that, because I think even in that moment, Self is a character or just a person who's always very aware of others' opinions or is very conscious of them. So at this time, I don't think he would have wanted to lash out in a way that would not be accepted.
Yeah, it's kind of the fucked up like reversed therapy of K, of like, I'm going to do terrible things to you until you lash out, and then I will encourage you. I'll be like, good, isn't this great? Isn't this better? Isn't this better than being weak and being pushed around? He's not just out there to like make people feel small. He's out there to make people feel small so they fight back and like become more like him, to be like strong like him, to take revenge, because like K likes getting revenge, but he also delights in people getting revenge on him. So like that's why when Self finally fucking snapped and pulled out the hammer and focused fire on him, like, oh, Prince, oh, your majesty, I will fucking help you. Everything else fell away, and it was just him and Self. And, like, he was delighted. He was so happy about it.
Oh, yeah, that was such a good fight. Because, God, I am, like, absolutely just, like, terrible at, like, PvP. So I was just like, yeah. But I think that kind of works well with Self, who is like up to this point like a non-combatant. Yeah. So obviously they would not be good. They're not very good at killing. They're not good at fighting. But like they just kept on going back.
Yeah. It's so good. Like and that's something that Kay like began to respect with Coda, and like even as there was one moment where Self literally killed themselves on the thorns of Kay's armor, and he was like, no, I'm like and at that point Lux was like, can you get the fuck back over here? And he was like, no, I don't care about you anymore. Self just died to my armor, and they're going to come back and fight me again. They are not going to get discouraged. And like at a certain point, Kay just sort of stopped fighting back because he wanted Sylph to win and to get that. And like it, like they were still fighting, but like it was a fight that Sylph was never going to win, and Kay didn't like that. So he leaned into it and was like, do it until they did it, and he, like, it was perfect, and you crushed it. I'm so very happy.
I'm glad, because oh my god, that felt so good to have that moment.
Yeah. And I think that's really gonna, like, this is the age of blood. This is the age of being selfish. This is the age of I lash out at you, you know? And, like, Sylph is the kindest one in many ways, you know?
Yeah.
And Kay set them up for what they needed to survive the age of blood. And that's really fun. Like, he's gonna look at that head in Sylph's hands and be happy. And that's...
Yeah, Sylph is gonna carry her now.
Good. Good. Okay, do we, let's get some questions for Sylph, if anybody has any. The funny thing about Hunger is that Deep Sleep never met Hunger and doesn't know Hunger exists. Like, he never found that out. He literally never known.
And then the thing is, Hunger was very intentional on Hunger's part.
Yeah.
It's just so funny to me.
Yeah. Also, okay, here's a question that I want to ask. How do you feel about the gag of Sylph being the person with every job in the fucking city? The joint employee.
It is so delightful to me, because that is, like, first of all, that is something Sylph would, like, absolutely do, and that it's, like, a task or many tasks that are, like, seemingly, like, meaningless, but if you don't have, like, someone doing these jobs, things just kind of, like, fall apart. If we're looking at, like, real life society. You know, just, like, minimal wage, like, you know, labor or, like, clerical work or whatever like that.
Yeah, 100%. It's so necessary. Oh, wait, shit. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, and, like, Sylph, in a way, became, like, the functioning backbone of the whole kingdom, and now that it's gone, unemployment line. I have some questions for you. Is Sylph going to try and flip back and forth with Hunger? What are Sylph's feelings on Hunger in general? I can't hear Stranger. Are you there? I can't hear you.
Would you mind if that again?
Okay. We'll get to that question in a sec. Citadel. What questions do I have for you?
I have a question for Citadel.
Go ahead, please.
All right.
How did it feel to be the one to have Lux's core at the end? To have, like, to be the one to do the deed, you know?
So the funny thing is that I think this is something fine to share publicly. That wasn't planned until less than a week before the execution.
Correct.
Nothing was planned for that, nothing was locked in, and it was just, wait, shit, who's actually gonna grab the core? And at first I just kind of volunteered by default, because, like, I mean, that's part of Citadel's thing. She doesn't like the respawning. She doesn't attack people or deal with people as if the respawning is a thing, just, like, as a rule. Like, she's probably killed people before. She considers her, like, occupation to be something that results in killing people. So, like, it wasn't that much more of a sweat to be fucking ready to kill Lux. And for that matter, she does think to a degree that was probably the better outcome, given that Spectre torture was being threatened. Fortunate about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she was fine with that. I'm not gonna say how much experience she has with doing this sort of thing before, but yeah, no, she's hesitant to kill, but she is ready to kill someone under the right circumstances, and damn if those weren't circumstances.
100%.
But
oh, we might have Stranger again. Stranger, are you there?
Stranger.
I'm Hi. I'm ready for my life with stitches right now.
No sweat. I think we have one big question for you, and then I think I'm going to politely ask Win and Stranger to leave so that I can finish up with Mouse and Mischief, since Soleil and Lux were such big parts of the story.
Yeah.
So are you ready for a question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit me.
Is Sylph going to try and flip back and forth with hunger? What are Sylph's feelings on hunger in general?
Also, stretch and hydrate.
I'm stretching.
I'm hydrating. Oh yeah. Well,
all right. What's the story?
Self-care, brothers.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a lot more switch now that the two like it's now that kind of like a dialogue has opened. So and there's gonna be just like streams where it's hunger and others where it's self, and you know on the front, like in the driver's seat, so to say.
Mm-hmm.
There, and it's not gonna be, I don't know, but like specifically, like there's gonna be a back and forth between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Especially as like hunger starts taking a more active role.
Yeah.
But as for Sylph's feelings on hunger in general, he's very does very confusing feelings, I would say, as in hunger basically was living Sylph's life for a good chunk of time, but at the same time, it was because Sylph was unwilling to actually live their life because they decided to like run away and hide from reality, essentially.
Yeah.
But also there's like all these other people that are saying, oh yeah, Hunger, that guy, pretty chill guy.
Yeah.
So they're not. Sylph isn't exactly seeing Hunger as like a hostile entity, but but then again, it's just gonna be like, okay, how long has Hunger been here, and why have I been unaware of it?
Yeah, makes sense, 100%. And it's like, oh god, there's a person living my life that controls me when I'm not here, and then people are like, oh yeah, that guy's pretty cool. Like, that's kind of difficult to deal with, you know?
Yeah, it's a kind of parallel Moth and Anathema in like a really kind of strange way.
Yeah.
In that the initial reaction to Anathema was like, oh no, not this guy. We want Moth back. Where's Moth?
Yeah.
But this one's more balanced out. Like, oh yeah, no, Hunter was pretty nice, and something's just like floundering.
Yeah, floundering. That's pretty good. All right. Well, that's awesome. I guess I'm going to ask one less indulgent question.
We do also have a question from Mushroom Alien.
Oh, Mushroom Alien. Oh, Mushroom Alien question.
It has not been asked yet, but
okay.
It does exist.
Alien.
Okay. While we're waiting for that, I want to ask Citadel and Sylph, how do they feel about deep sleep after everything that's happened? Like, now that the dust has settled and he is properly gone, how do they feel about the man who is no longer here?
I mean, Citadel hasn't been here as long. That was just kind of a weird guy. That was some strange, extremely flamboyant old wizard of some kind of species she doesn't understand, and she's just kind of okay with that. Like, oh, that was interesting. Got a cool hammer. Learned a few things.
Right, to the old fucking wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, well, I guess people die. I'm not surprised. She's been waiting for that to happen to somebody.
Yeah.
She didn't want it to, but...
Very fair. That's a little sad. Deep Sleep really liked Citadel. But then again, he was an intensely lonely man.
That makes me feel bad. She didn't dislike him. He had a lot of, like, the flair. It was just kind of in a way that she couldn't necessarily match or play back with so much as she just kind of had to stand back and let happen. I mean, like, thinking back to the first time they met, teleports you, misses, hits the fucking void.
Yeah.
First canonical death on the server.
Woof! He wanged it. Elian asks, are we going to get a similar moment with Moth now, like Anathema in the berries? Again, that is up to Moth. You can set, I believe Moth invited any future questions to be directed towards their Tumblr, which I encourage you to do. Moth is no longer with us. They had to go. But yeah. Oh shit, an ice zombie. That's fucking cool as hell. I'm seeing new beautiful things every day.
I love it.
I've been waiting for so long for anyone on this server to go to an ice biome. Like on Rift, starter biome. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
No.
We'll be able to see them.
Yeah, on Rift, the starter biome is cold, so everyone's seen these already. But on Haven, they're so new and fresh.
That's shit, so there's a blue spider too.
Oh yeah, the blue
There's so many blue things now.
Yeah.
Probably.
Hey, these guys make horrible noises.
Terrible. What was I gonna say? Sylph, how does Sylph feel about deep sleep after everything happened?
Oh. Okay, so right now still hasn't had to time to process feelings because of the whole shebang going on. But once they once they open the chest, once they see what deep sleep left for them, there's undeniably going to be this grief, because I think that despite what Sylph learned about sleep on the day of the execution, they remember sleep very fondly as kind of the person who rescued them from isolation. And and again one of those solid figure that is now gone.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. Oh,
another parental figure down the fucking drain.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Elian says.
Yeah, Elian clarified. If you want to answer that question, go right ahead.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. See Alright, see the point. I think if I recall, the hunger killing themselves was with the berries. From Hunger's point of view, was meant to act as a not quite full. I kind of as a call to the fact that that Hunger and Sylph were undeniably connected, and that hurting one is hurting the other, especially at that time where Anathema was just so had some vitriol for Moth or Seamoth.
Yeah.
So it was kind of meant to be especially what's taken into account Anathema and Sylph's relationship, where Anathema is weirdly fond of Sylph. So it was just supposed to be it was Hunger telling Moth oh you hate Moth or whatever, and this isn't something that isn't someone that you can reject, because look what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kill myself on these berry bushes, a totally preventable thing. But it's gonna hurt only me, but it's gonna hurt you because you care about Sylph.
I specifically remember. Yeah. These guys are
so again, it's how pain was being inflicted very specifically, at least from what Hunger's point of view. That's what he was meaning to convey.
I like it a lot. That's really good. I'm sorry for being confused. That's a really excellent question, Elian. Thank you.
It was so good. I love that stream. It was so good.
It was so good. Alright, I'm going to politely show Win and Stranger the door. Thank you so much for being on the stream. And I'm going to lock the fuck in with my dear friends Dove and Mischief. So thank you guys so much for coming. And yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you for being here.
So, just you and me, Your Majesty. You're
and also
chilly.
The clown.
And also the clown.
Yeah.
Chilly now.
Yeah, I'm having a bad time.
The stream was all about Lux, obviously. Like, this was the payoff of... And I remember very distinctly the conversation of, like, it was near the end of Season 1. Novin and August were sort of going to become the antagonists for the climax of Season 1. And I was like, you know what? I think Lux needs to be our next antagonist, because, like, the tyranny of the kingdom and all this stuff, like, this is the moment. Like, this is the best moment for Lux to step up and be the antagonist. And I remember you being like, all right, I mean, I'm not super sure about this, but if you think this is my moment, then I will do it. And fast forward 2.5 years, and you have become, at least in my opinion, the most well-executed antagonist in the entire, like, story of the server so far.
Thank you.
Like, not to be like, listen, this is coming from the guy who made Deep Sleep and Digger Crozal. I think Lux's arc and like negative character development and the way you executed his personality and how unlikable he became over time, yet still having all the sympathetic qualities, like, game-changing, beautiful performance. You have left big shoes for, like, Angel to fill in the Kingdom of Blood. No pressure to our darling Angel, she's wonderful, but, like, you did so well being the Season 2 antagonist, and I want to give you all the recognition.
So
yeah.
Thank you so much. A little bit of reaching all the way far back to, like, the beginning of Haven. Lux was always intended to be an antagonist from the very beginning. I think we were discussing, like, way at the beginning of Haven, before we really had any solid plot lines down, we were thinking of, like, people that want to get out of Haven and those that want to stay and make a new life. And Lux would have led the charge against the people that wanted to stay, like, because he wanted to go home. That's been his driving thing until they got to the Nether. And that's stayed, like, his antagonistic role. It stayed the entire time.
Yeah. He has been, like, he has taken a back seat because, like, his royal advisor is so bombastic and, like, commanding and, like, manipulative. Like, Deep Sleep sort of took the stage and built everything up, but, like, the stage that Deep Sleep built became the place that Lux did his work as the star of the show in many ways, and I think you crushed it. I think you crushed it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really do enjoy playing villains, just characters that are deeply fucked up and get to have a little bit of fun with it. It is an absolute delight being Lux, like villain Lux. Like, it is so fun. It's so fun. I've been very carefully trying to control his character to make sure that his descent is, 1, believable, and 2, not too sudden, and 3, that what's the I forgot what I was gonna say specifically. My brain. Yeah, I wanted to, as he went further and further into his tyranny arc, he would start interacting with the people of Haven a lot less. He would have, like, less friendly, fun, like, hangout moments. Anytime that he would see anyone, it would be for business, basically.
Yeah. And that became... It's easy for that to become a restriction, but you really thrived under those conditions, I would say.
One time Sikari described my voice as velvet on bones, and I really liked that.
Yeah. Wretched.
I think another thing that's really important to remember is that Lux's character is one that has an enormous weight on not only self-image and how, like, he believes in himself, but in the image other people project onto him.
Oh, absolutely.
And similarly has an experience and desire to never represent the image that people kind of saw with his father being a tyrant. And so, in a major part of, like, his motivation has always been to ensure that the people always see him as like the strong and powerful and capable king that he needs to be, but also so that people never see his father in him, and in doing so, damns himself to behave exactly as his father did.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep. There's one line that Anathema and August always sort of parroted at him. You don't have to be a king, you can be more than a king. And, like, there were moments where Lux sort of said, yeah, that's, like, that could be that, and, like, because he cares about them. But, like, being a king is everything to Lux. And what?
No, go on. I was about to, like, go on.
I was just, like, fucking Sikari just said, you don't deserve to become a king. You can become more than a king, you can be more than this role, to you no longer deserve this role because you have done it so horrifically. But please, go on. I want to hear your voice. You've been waiting more than enough.
Oh, God. So, the thing about Lux is that this entire time, all you've been seeing is a mask. He does not have a personality. He does not have, like, an identity other than being the king. That's what he was basically raised his entire life to be, and he does not know how to be anything else because he was never taught that he could literally be anything else. The first time he had ever received that kind of information was from Anathema, and he's like, X to doubt.
Yeah, 100%.
So now that everything around him has crumpled, like, the fact that he is no longer king and he can never be the king again, that is going to it's going to do serious damage to him because you just crack the mask and there's nothing underneath.
Yeah.
What is there to have under there?
Yeah. What is there?
Exactly. There's nothing there.
I'd also like to bring attention to our other... I hesitate to even call Soleil an antagonist. It's more like you're a villain protagonist. Does that make sense?
Anti-hero.
Yeah. My goal with Soleil has been to provide an antagonist to all parties, sort of in a sense that she can't ever really be any person's ally because by her nature she has to kill. Like, she has to ruin and be ruinous. And so while she has allies in the form of Sleep and Jackdaw and Aster and everything, like, if she she has to turn on them or else she'll do worse. And in the same way, it's that her goals are never, like, aligned with the majority, but that doesn't mean that she has to do anything about that. So, like, she never really cared about the kingdom. It was about getting rid of Lux. It was about, like, a singular target.
Yeah.
But in doing so, she acted as a force against Sleep and against the kingdom itself, and in essence against, like, the greater good that everyone was seeking. But at the same time, during the Slime War, her goal was the kingdom needs to win. It needs to, like, keep going to maintain these goals that she has. So, in an instance like that, she's doing everything she can to help. And it's sort of like she isn't a good guy. She's pretty shitty and evil, in line with a lot of what the Spectres generally represent. But ultimately, she isn't, like, a true antagonist. Because there's absolutely no reason why she isn't going to just, like, sincerely and genuinely help the good guys win, or just because it's beneficial. It's like taking the it's just business perspective that a lot of the Spectre characters have, and really, like, sharpening it into a lens of, like, it really is just business, but hey, let's have fun with it.
Yeah. It's really fun as well because, like, when it was this... Mouse and I have been friends for years. We have been best friends since, like, God, middle school, right? It, like, when it was decided that she was going to join, I was like, okay, everybody fucking hates my character and nobody is my friend. Like, I was feeling very sort of sad at the time. I had no allies, because, like, that was just sort of the state that Deep Sleep was in. I was like, okay, you have to be my friend and we have to be friends forever. So that was how it was decided that Deep Sleep was going to be Soleil's, like, mentor, basically. Like, they have such a close, deep, like, caring relationship because, and it became that way because Deep Sleep does not respect mortals. Like, he can't. Like, there's a certain level of, like, oh, I like this guy, oh, I care about this person. He cannot recognize them as equals. They are not equals to him, and no matter what he does and no matter how much he cares, he cannot respect them and see them on his level simply because they are 5,000 years younger than me. Like, and that is a massive divide in experience that just results in alienation. Like, he is no specter is a god, but they live as long as gods and they start to think like gods. Yeah. So, like, Soleil and Deep Sleep were going to be best friends, basically, because we're best friends and I wanted my best friend to be my ally. And the result of that was Deep Sleep got somebody he can look at eye level. And, like, even though Soleil was his apprentice, basically, Soleil was a specter, and it was a specter he could talk to on a frequent basis. And that is an equal relationship between the two of them that became, like, super important to him. And he kind of forgot a little bit that, like, I'm training you to be the best specter you can be, and in doing that, invited the ruin of the kingdom that he sacrificed everything for. So, like, it was the choice between two things he loved: the kingdom and all the people in it, and his apprentice that he had been with for so long. And he tried to have both, and it did not work. It just didn't. And while he's certainly mad at Soleil for, like, making his king worse and leading to his death, he will never hate Soleil. He can't. That's basically his kid. And he's, like, in a sad, kind of twisted way, he is proud of her because, in a way, neither of them wanted and will cause them immense sadness going forward. Soleil bested him. He made himself into a target for her magic, and she bested him, and it's as simple as that. And he is sad, but he is also proud. Does that make sense?
I think also, like, as lore that is, like, about to drop, genuinely, like, I'm gonna be working all day on this edit tomorrow, so, like, probably stream it tomorrow night if I can finish fast enough. A major thing is that as Soleil kind of, like, she had lost her memory and then kind of been retrained twice and had, like, this full experience, she's ended up in a place where she isn't the same person that he had kind of raised up and built, but in another way that she is. So she's that person with now the perspective from Alcatraz, the perspective from Haven itself. And so ultimately there's a level of introspection from her that, like, she had a hand in what she is now realizing is a contract she didn't realize she was signing with Sleep. In that, like, all of the Spectre contracts, there's been very literal interpretations of that, wherein the Spectres have a physical piece of paper and you sign your soul to the devil. But there's also sort of the lesser verbs or the lesser indications where if you go, oh, okay, he's a Spectre, blah, like the revenge rules, wherein he provided his service not on some written page, but under the understanding that you were agreeing to work with him when you took advantage of his power. And there was an exchange that was made, even if you weren't aware of that. And Soleil is kind of coming into the realization that if she acts without extraordinary caution and intent, everyone she meets is being signed into a contract that says, the longer you know me and the more good I do you, the more I'm going to hurt you in the end. And that's exactly what's happened to Sleep, as she's realized is, like, as the specter of downfalls and destroying people, she sure did destroy someone that mattered to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Sleep, let's show off the thing that you're going to maybe do with Gawain someday.
Yeah, maybe someday. I just want to say that, like, there's something really beautiful and really sad that, like, two of the people that Sleep trusted the most and placed his truest faith into were, like, so involved in, like, his death and destruction.
Yeah.
Because he did not pick Lux as a puppet. He did not pick Lux as a tool. He believed in Lux's skill as a monarch, which is a thing he needed for the community he was trying to build. And Lux let him down.
Yep.
It's really sad.
Because he didn't know. Because he didn't know any. Sorry, he didn't know how to be anything other than a tyrant.
Yeah.
He's never seen a good ruler before.
Yeah. If one exists, he did not have the information he needed to do it.
Exactly. Like, people tried to steer him on the right path, but nope.
Abaddon, Sleep, Soleil in sort of a backwards way, Anathema and August. Like, so many people tried so fucking hard to make Lux into a good king, and it just didn't happen.
It didn't work.
I would say Soleil absolutely did try in the essence that she tried expecting to fail, in that if she tried and succeeded, then he was never going to be a mark.
Mm-hmm.
And if she tried and failed, then it was just going to make it better.
Yeah. Yeah. But it happened the way it did. So
now I'm a loser.
Well, listen, you're still alive, Buster.
I said I'm a loser.
Yeah. The final line of his contract is, also you're a loser.
Yeah, true.
Which is
Literally
a legally binding thing from Soleil.
So, I think we're going to wrap up soon. There's one thing I wanted to say about Lux and Sleep's relationship, and that's the Hounds. For years now, Mischief and I have been obsessed with a song by the Proto-Men, which is this rock opera band called The Hounds, and it's a song about Dr. Wily from Mega Man framing Dr. Light for the murder of his wife using, like, I think it's, like, X or Gamma Man, like one of the first robots. And it's a ridiculous concept, but it's this beautiful...
This Mega Man fanfiction.
It's Mega Man fanfiction, baby. And, like, it's this ridiculous thing, but it's also the best fucking, like, album I've ever heard. And there's... The Hounds is, like... There is so many lines about, like, it doesn't matter how things turned out. You don't need to know the details. Do it this way immediately. I am telling you this story. He did not use his hands. This man, he used a machine with stars. And, like, I can like, there is... In that final exchange, I could not help it. I needed to reference that song.
You couldn't, and it was good.
What we had that moment where I came through the portals and I was like, I shouldn't say it, and I can almost hear the Hounds just fucking sweet release. And it all came to a head because, like, the climax of the song is Dr. Wily basically saying to Dr. Light, hey, listen, it doesn't matter what your ideals are. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you do now. Because we did this together. And you betrayed me and I betrayed you. But at the end of the day, you forgot that you gave me the keys to the kingdom. You forgot that I was the one who helped you build all of this. I built this city, not just you. Your ideals did not build the city. Your idea of what is good and what you should do and what you want did not build this city. I did. You forgot who turned this city on. You forgot who plugged this city in. And that is what Lux did. That was his greatest sin in the end. He forgot that everything he had was because of Sleep. And he took it all for granted and tore Sleep apart because of it. And to have Sleep deliver those words as he... Like, we were planning the Hand of Glory. The Hand of Glory we had in the works for a long time. The core in the chest was recent.
Yeah, the core in the... So here's the timeline of events. Oh, wow. I wonder what that is.
Hey, your body parts. Yeah.
Timeline events. So during the convergence, we were like, okay, yeah, Sleep's gonna take Lux's anchor and is gonna plonk him in the woods just to keep him there for a while and summon him, gets a sigil. Then a couple months later, Sleep went, hey, how would you feel about Lux losing a hand? And I was like, that's probably gonna hurt. And then recently, Sleep went, hey, you know what'd be really fucked up if we grafted the core onto Lux? And I was like, that is horrible. I love it so much.
Yeah.
And then Sikari was like, hey, what if Lux's horn gets snapped off? And I had the plan for Lux's horn getting snapped off during the war for some time.
Yeah.
But Sikari was the one that told me that Angel should do it. And I was like, oh my god, you're right. Angel should do it.
I want to give a little bit of a secret glimpse into how I found out about this whole idea. Which was, I was on a call, and Misha did the thing that he does all the time, where it's just like, hey, you want to hear a little secret, something spicy?
Hey, you want to hear a fun fact?
And I go, okay. And this was at, like, 9 p.m. So, 6 p.m. for Misha, regularly normal time. This is, admittedly, based on our DMs, I probably went to bed, like, 2 minutes later. But it's just, it was a link to the Wikipedia article for Hand of Glory.
Yeah.
That was it.
Fucking good. So good.
Just handed you that.
So it's a link for the Wikipedia article of Hand of Glory, and, like, what do you think?
Great. Wretched. It's kind of there's something to it. The image of, like, Soleil in a whole new outfit covered in lapis and amethyst dust. The absolute fucking state that Lux is in, and the paled, hollow husk of Deep Sleep. This kingdom, we did everything for this kingdom, and it destroyed us. And nobody will remember us or appreciate us and everything we did for them. Because no matter how hard we tried, and no matter what we did to each other, it was not enough. It simply wasn't. Alright, I am rapidly running out of time. It's almost 9 o'clock, so I'm just going to show you guys this. This room I've teased a few times. This is Spectre's Dance. This is a fucking card... Okay, fair enough, I'm stretching. This is a card game that I made with Jackdaw and Captain and Mouse. And I'm not even just saying, like, oh, it's like this. You can place the 4 cards here. And there are some systems here, like you press these buttons to get money that you can spend through this, and it goes, the money goes through the system and goes up, and you, yeah, there's a button that allows you to flip a coin to decide who goes first.
This is crazy.
And this shows you whose turn it is, and like when you finish a turn, you click it, and it plays a scary sound. And when you flip the coin, it plays the coin sound, and then one of those lights turns up on, and this is where you keep your items, and this is where you keep like the battle items, and the table can be configured. And up here, I will show you guys all the cards we made. And this might still be a thing that we do someday, but I have no guarantee whether or not it is. So here's the Goblin card. Yeah, this is Spectre Inscription. This is a massive part of Spectre, like, culture, basically. Like, every Spectre has their own cards, and they have their own, like, deck. Like, this is the Fable deck, which is sort of the basic deck. It's got dwarves and elves and stuff. And this is all pixel art that I and Jackdaw and Captain made. Jackdaw made this one, Little Red, which I adore. Oh yeah, low stakes, absolutely. This was I think Captain made this one. It's really good. Captain is excellent at pixel art. This is a coin pouch, and you could like spend these. And all the different cards have different abilities. That was the coin pouch. This is the treasure chest, and like you can sell the cards for different amounts of money. And it was all about selling and making purchases and making trades and overwhelming your enemy. Here's the Hobgoblin.
God, it really is a Spectre game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Spectre game. This is a huge part of Spectre culture, and I hope that I'll be able to find a way to use it. This is the Dwarven King. This is maybe my favorite card. Captain did an unbelievably good job with it.
That fucks.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Yeah, I will find a way to put this on stream because we worked so hard on it. This is the Elven King. I really like the mechanic of this card. The more money you have, the more powerful it becomes.
It'd be funny if Sleep summons Lux to play it and just like, hey, fuck you, play this game now.
Yeah, that would be funny.
And hey, you know, every Spectre has their own deck. What's Deepest Sleep's deck?
I will show it in a sec. I made this one a little bit. This is the Big Bad Wolf.
Cool.
And this is the Dragon. These are the strongest cards. The Big Bad Wolf and the Dragon. So that's the Fable deck. Let me show you guys the... one sec. Let me show you guys the Vector deck. This is the Codebreaker. These are cards that Sleep made. This is Sleep's deck.
Ooh, it's purple.
Oh yeah. Can
Wait, OMG, is this Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah. This is Evil Yu-Gi-Oh. This was what I called for a long time. Evil Yu-Gi-Oh. This is the private. It's the basic card from Sleep's deck. It has bullet holes in it. This is the Codebreaker. It lets you pick a new card. This is one of the legendary cards. This is Concertina. And how it works is that it summons 2 barbed wires on either side. Sleep has so many Exodias. He has a nuclear bomb. Concertina. And this is also a special one. This is the Mad Doctor. And this is from Miasma's deck. So yeah.
Gender.
Yeah. So this is something I hope I'll still get a chance to use, but just in case I don't, here it is. I hope you guys like it because this was a passion project for many months. Alright, I think I'm running out of time. This has been an absolute blast, but I think it's time for me to go.
Are there any, like, final questions before we...
Yeah, any final questions? Any final questions? But yeah. This is, I love this server. I've worked very hard on it. I think...
I love this server.
There's a decent chance that I will not be the, like, head writer as I have been in the past going forward.
Well, the fact is that Season 2 was heavily Sleep's season, so,
yeah.
like, you did have a lot of the reins on this whole thing.
Yeah, I want to be more hands-off and let people do their own things. And also, I'm a busy guy, and I gotta do my own thing a little bit, so...
You got children.
Yeah, I got children to take care of, so... any final questions?
Well, I will say for Elian in chat, Elian, if you want to see all of the Spectre Dance cards in all their glory, I guess you gotta just, you know, so like subconsciously and slowly, subtly convince us to make it happen.
Yeah, sure.
Because once it happens, it'll be nice and visible and on screen.
Alright, I can hear my family calling out to me, and this stream is 3.5 hours long! Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and
of course.
To more fun in the future.
To answer your final question, you will see a lot during Soleil's stream. It's like 3 or 4 hours long.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And
I'll see you guys later. Thanks,
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming, everyone.